Yo, yo, yo. What's happening? You alright, or what? Happy Big Friday! It's Friday! It's flipping Friday! How we doing, chat? How we doing? Are we hype because it's the weekend? I hope so, right? I hope so. I hope you're having had an amazing week. I hope you've got an even better weekend lined up. Let's flip and go, right? Let's flip and go. I'm forgetting to do something. What am I forgetting? Volume. Volume. There we are. Who we got? We got Physio. Happy Big Friday, buddy. Noob. Happy Big Friday. Shiny Ankler. What's up, buddy? Happy Big Friday. And Soup's here as well. Happy Big Friday, everyone. Happy Big Friday. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Is everyone hyped for the weekend? Huh? How we all doing? Hope we are. Hope we are hype. And it's Friday. That means it's Fallout Fridays, right? So we're going to play some more New Vegas. I've just realized I haven't put the disc in. So touch wood, right? It'll be fine. If not, though, we can always do that later on, right? I haven't put the disc in because I've been playing bloody Cyberpunk. And I've only got that on disc. And that's still in there. I forgot to switch them round. And he needs a shower. No, I don't. I showered before work today. My hair might look a little bit weird though, if that's what you're judging it by, because I've had it tied back. And it kind of messes with my hair. It makes it like a big kink in my hair at the back. Right? So, it may look a bit weird, because I tie it up as soon as I get out of the shower as well, which affects it, right? Because it dries tied up then. Right? Which makes it look a little weird. But I don't need a shower. I don't need a shower. Not until tomorrow. Anyway. Happy Big Friday, Sue Ellen. Happy Big Friday. Hope you're doing well as well. Hope everyone's doing okay out there. Yeah, so we're going to be playing some New Vegas shortly. I'm a little tired. Not going to lie. But we will have a good old stream today, right? We'll have some fun. Where we left it last week, I think we wrapped up the the Outpost and not Prim. Where's the one around the corner from Prim? The bad place where all the Legion crucify the Powder Gang is. That place, anyways. Nipton! Nipton! I knew I'd remember, right? I knew I'd remember. So we're going to be pretty much picking up where we left off. Where we're going to be going today, we're going to be traveling all the way up to Novak today. And that should be fun. When we get to Novak, I don't know what we're going to do. We might just crack on with Come Fly With Me straight away. I haven't decided yet. But without further ado, right, because I know you guys are here for the video games. Hang on, have I forgotten to shout someone out? Is that what I'm forgetting? I'm forgetting something. You know, you got that feeling, right, where you've forgotten something but you can't quite place it. Oh wait, Truth is Kaiser. That's right, Sue. Shiny Uncle, how are you, mate? You cancelled yesterday. You okay? I hope you got the message, because I know you're not really on social media, right? But I did post it here on Twitch as well. I'm just fine. I don't want anyone to worry. I was having a little bit of a domestic appliance crisis yesterday. Long story short, my tumble dryer stopped working. And I had to figure that out. Didn't, right? Still not working. In fact, my uniform's still in the tumble dryer drum, soaking wet, from when it came out of the washing machine. I had to improvise today, right? And I found these old pair of black jeans. I don't know how I used to fit in these things, right? It's probably why my legs are so messed up. But they were so tight around my thighs. Around my thighs specifically, right? And I was on table service today outside. So I had, like, stuff to put in my pockets. I had a PDQ for people to pay. I had the little scanner, right? And it just made me unable to walk. Not properly, anyways. I must have looked like John Wayne or something, right? But then, my left leg started to ache. I think I cut off the circulation to my leg. I had to pull them up as much as I could. And then I managed then for the rest of the day. So, I need a new tumble dryer, is basically what I'm saying, right? Anyways, everything should sound and look fine today. If there's any issues at all, as per usual, please let me know. Otherwise, I won't know, and I won't be able to fix it, right? So let me know if there's anything wrong. Sue Ellen, I told you to hang the stuff out to dry. It get moldy. Well, my plan is to run it through the washing machine one more time. Right? I'll run it all through the washing machine. I don't know when. I should have done it when I got home, really, straight away. But we'll figure that out later. That's future Andy's problem, right? Fuck you, future Andy. Alright, let's hop on over, right? Without any further delays. So here we are at the Mojave Outpost, having a drink with our new best friend, Cassidy. Or, to use her full name, Rose of Sharon Cassidy, right? What the fuck? Why wouldn't my camera view work there for a second or two? Right, okay, so let's cover what we're gonna do today. Our first task is to... Fucking shit. Sorry. Our first task is to head past Nipton. That's fine, though. We've pretty much dealt with Nipton last week, right? We're gonna avoid the Mojave drive-thru as much as possible. And then we're gonna come across here and up this way towards Novak, which is our very first... Is that our very first? Yeah, it's our very first sort of... Oh, I guess Good Springs is your very first settlement that you experience in this game. Our second ever full-on settlement, functional society, if you will, in the Mojave. And I like Nipton. Nipton's really cool. There's going to be a lot of stuff to get on with there as well, which will be nice. Right, okay. Ooh. Is that just me, or did that sound like a wobbly there, game? Should have put the disc in. Do you know, not last week, but the week before that, we played with no disc, and there was 0 crashes. How amazing is that? Someone's down here, someone friendly, though. My assumption would be Roman traders. Because there can be someone down here. I will gift you a pair of black yoga pants. That would be nice of you, Sue Ellen. I can't wear them to work, right? But it would still be very nice of you. I'd wear them around the house. Yoga pants are very comfy. To be honest, Andy looks like a guy who does yoga. I mean, I don't, but I'll take the compliment, right? I'll take that as a compliment. Rage? What's wrong, Shiny Anklet? Why are you raging? It's a bit too early in the stream to be raging, mate. Right? You have a yoga mat. I do have a yoga mat. I don't do yoga, though. Just put that down whenever... well, the intention was... to do sit-ups, press-ups, squats, all of that good stuff, right? But I haven't actually unrolled that yoga mat once since buying it. Do you know what I tried to do then? You wouldn't know, right? Because you can't see my hands, but I tried to sprint. I was like, why are we moving so slow? And then I tried to sprint using the left stick. Goes to show how much Cyberpunk I've been playing lately. A lot. I fucking love that game. I think I told you guys this last stream, right? I fucking love Cyberpunk. It's so good. Fuck you, Ant. I'm gonna do this now. I don't know why. I just, bloody hell, I better turn my speakers down. I don't know why I decided to kill that ant, but I just felt... I just had... I couldn't go past that ant without destroying him. I don't know what came over me, right? More trouble over there. Wait! What's over there? Are these guys... Is this ambush respawned? Because that's bullshit if it has. Right? We cleared out this ambush on our way to Nipton last week. Come to think of it as well, I just realized that we could have fast traveled to Nipton. Oh well. I'm not in the habit of being able to fast travel though. Usually we can't, right? I'm just curious, what's over here? Ants, probably. Right? Rad scorpions, alright, they can stay over there. I want no beef with those. Right. Oh, hey, Kip. How we doing? Happy Big Friday. Cuckoo's here as well. How we doing, guys? Happy Big Friday. Hope everyone's doing well. Let me get some shout-outs rolling. How we doing as well? Happy Big Friday, Cuckoo. It's good to see you, buddy. Are the shout-outs working? Oh, there we go.
Gave me a startle there, Wager Roger, Rollins, whatever your name is. Gamba Gamba?
How we all doing, guys?
Gamba Gamba.
Well, I hope, right? It's Big Friday. It's Big Friday. Enjoy yourselves. Right? You know what else I did today, which I haven't done in a while, is, on the way home from work, I popped in the shop and got some beers. Just because I fancied it, right? I haven't been to the shop and bought a few cans of beer for a long time. Who's this? Dang! It's Oliver Swanwick! How come I'm taking this winning lottery ticket? It's clearly lucky, right? As I stare at the corpse of Oliver Swanwick, the previous lottery winner. How the fuck? Explain this to me. How the fuck do we find Oliver Swanwick here, right, after the fact, when I couldn't find the body of that woman who, this guy's girlfriend, I guess, in inverted commas, Thomas, right? How come I couldn't find the girl who attacked him to loot her star bottle caps? Yeah, I can find Oliver Swanwick there. What the fuck? I told you, though, didn't I? Oliver Swanwick almost 99.9% of the time, when he leaves Nipton, he runs into danger and gets killed. It's kind of funny, right? It's kind of funny because it's Oliver Swanwick. How come I couldn't find... I spent a good 3 minutes looking for that corpse. Right? There was nowhere to be found. Maybe I didn't venture this way enough. Oh, is that her? Who's that there? There's a corpse over here. I wonder who this belongs to. Hello. Oh, I think it's her. I can tell by the purple hair. What's her name? Jacqueline. We spent like a good 3 minutes looking for this corpse last week, right? All for 2 Sunset Sarsaparilla Star bottle caps. Worth it. Worth it, right? Worth it. Now we're 2 bottle caps closer to 50. Fantastic. Fantastic. Goku! What's up, buddy? How are you? Happy Big Friday, dude. New Vegas, baby! Yeah, that's right. It's Fallout Fridays. You knows it. You knows it. How we all been, guys? I feel like I haven't seen you for ages. It's been a day, right? Because I had to emergency cancel yesterday. Don't worry, though. What's the game we play on Thursdays? Minish Cap. It'll be back next week. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Did I miss anything else? I have whiskey! GG's, shiny anklet. Drink responsibly, though, buddy. Maybe Friday, right? But... Ooh, a magazine. Very nice. Always check mailboxes. Always do it, right? It's a good source of magazines. Why are you looking for a female corpse? Are you that desperate, Andy? No, I just wanted her bottle caps. Right? I knew she had star bottle caps on a person. On a corpse. Right, okay. We got to be careful here now. We can walk up to that truck there safely. But beyond that truck, there's a nasty ambush set up for us. It's a particularly nasty ambush because it's early game. And if you're not expecting it, i.e. 100% of new players of this game, they're all up there, they are. You can see the red on my compass. That's either them or that's Bighorners, one of the two. But anyway, this will fuck you up, this ambush, on your first playthrough. Unless it's after the fact that I told you about it, and then maybe you'll be suspecting it, right? But when you're not, and it's your first playthrough, it's particularly well placed I should say. Nasty and well placed. Genius, if you will. Now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, yes, I can see it already. Another Sunset Sarsaparilla style bottle cap. That's guaranteed. That one there. I'm going to take this sarsaparilla. Look at my carry weight. Oh, I forgot. I forgot the carry weight is gonna... It's our biggest issue, basically. I would love to take that, because it's quite valuable. Wait, I've got Eddie behind me. Why am I even worried? Eddie. Eddie's, I like to think of Eddie in this playthrough as my handbag. Right, because he's just... I just dump everything into him. Submachine gun, brass knuckles. Hey, give my laser pistol back. What the fuck? You saw that. He snatched it. Good thing I like you. Right, Eddie? It's a good thing I like you. Alright, cool. Okay. Now then. We've got to deal with this ambush. They are up on the cliffs. I think that red tick there on my compass is one of them. We're just gonna... I'm terrible at combat in this playthrough as well. Oh, there's someone up there. Oh, I'm in caution. So they're aware of me. Wait, are they fighting each other? Oh, nope, they're fighting Eddie. Hold on. I'm sure one of these guys got a grenade rifle as well. That's long. Who did that? Risky, let's go. Happy Big Friday, Risky. How are you doing? Happy Big Friday. Thank you for the Tig Biddies. Where's Eddie gone? Oh, there he is. I don't know how I didn't even get a scratch off of that. These guys are really bad at ambush. Right, maybe they should switch over to bacon trees. Oh, another submachine gun. Don't mind if I do. That's two. Right, we can either sell them separately or smash them together now for a higher price. Right, Eddie, Jesus Christ, what the hell was that? Maybe that's that grenade rifle I was talking about. Alright, be cool. Have you got grenades, sir? Is that what happened? Or was it a frag mine? You better run! You jerk. Get him, Eddie. Where's he off to? Is he running around or is he actually fleeing from combat? I mean, I wouldn't blame him running away from Eddie. Eddie's a bad man. Hello. Oh, you've just got a knife. Oh, how unfortunate for you. Good shot. Brought a knife to a gunfight. Look at that. Good job, Eddie. It's a Viper gunslinger. A Viper, he's called a gunslinger. He fights with a knife. What did I just pick up off him? Ammo, right? 5.56. Right, I've got 1 pound of spare carry weight. This is not good. For the entirety of this playthrough so far, carry weight's really been the limiting factor, huh? Really been the limiting factor. Let's see. Poor Eddie demoted to a handbag. What do you mean demoted? Huh? You always get right into the fisting once you arrive, huh? Risky. Do how I like it. First for all. Hey, Shiny, have 2 whiskeys. It's Friday. Tomorrow you can have 6. I will have more than 2. If you ever need a video to help you stop drinking, I got this peak video with a drunken Welshman. Drunken Welshman? That's a common occurrence, that is, my friend. Right? That is one common occurrence. There's nasty things over there. I don't know what, either. I wish these birds would stop showing up as friendly ticks. I forgot that that was a thing. And last week, it really, really confused me. It's like, who's over there? And it was a flipping bird. They, like, register as NPCs or something. I don't know. Very strange. Very, very strange. I'm kind of curious what's over there. But I'm not going over there to find out, right? That would be dumb. For the most part, though, we're just going to follow the road now that we're past that ambush. Terrible ambush as well, might I add. Right? Ah! Here we are. This bridge here, I think we've got Wolfhorn Ranch up there. Or it might not be called that. It's the one where Ulysses is supposed to have lived for a time. Right? And then we've got a guaranteed event that's going to spawn in on this bridge. Which I'm going to go and witness first, just in case we miss it. Then we'll go back up to the farm. Right, because there's something interesting there. Which is of no particular use to us. There they go. They've spawned in. Perhaps they were just out of render distance. But these traveling merchants here, they spawn in when you arrive here. Because they're about to bump into some trouble. Which I'm not going to get involved in. I'm just going to witness and pick apart the aftermath to my advantage. Right, but these guys are going to bump into some trouble. I believe they're hanging around by that sign there. Nope, it's that one. In fact, you can see them. They're not very good at hiding, right? That's an ambush in wait. You can see that guy behind the rock there as well. I'm just going to take some front row seats. Right? I'm going to take some front row seats right here. I have one of a Welsh dude singing badly, so... I heard about that. I heard the Welsh government posted a bounty, something about bringing shame to a nation. I don't know about that risky, but the less said about the British government right now, the better. I'm not even kidding, right? They could throw me in prison if I said anything. Right, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win here? These guys have forgotten to wake up. Right? They haven't realized the ambush is on. It looks like the merchants are going to win here. We've got one merchant bodyguard down. The problem with the Legion is that they're mostly melee, right? So by the time they actually get into melee range, they've got throwing spears. But by the time they get into melee range, they've already probably lost a lot of health through gunfire. So, the majority of the time, the merchants will win. But it can go the other way. Alright. Hello, Mr. Legion Recruit. Take everything worthwhile off of you. Varmint rifle. It's only valued like 11 caps, so no thanks. While we're here as well, I'm going to speak to these merchants and clear out some of my carry weight. Hello.
Hey there. Need anything?
I would like to sell some stuff if you're willing to buy. Yes, please. The thing is, though, Eddie's got all of my stuff, right? Yeah, Eddie's got all of my stuff for sale. Should have picked up that varmint rifle to sell immediately. How much money do you have? You have a lot of money, huh? Oh, I'm going to drink some of the Sunset Sarsaparilla as well to drop some weight. Right, stay right there. Stay right there, because I'm about to be over encumbered. I probably can't keep up with you. Right? Ooh. Some nice stuff for sale here. Hold on. Wait! Wait, I want to trade more. Come back. Got you.
Hey there. Need anything?
I'd like to see your wares. Right. Now, hopefully that'll clear you out of money. Right? That's all we can sell, I believe, before she runs out of money. What ammo do you stock up on? Ooh, energy cells. Don't mind if I do. Right. And I will give you this second 10mm pistol as a sort of offering, if you will, right? Do you have any maize? Maize is amazing. Purified water, I'll take. Take a stim pack as well, because why not? Did I take anything else out to sell? Weaponry. What's the tab I'm looking for? Here we are. Okay. Do you know what? I think that'll do nicely, right? One good thing about this playthrough, even though we're not very good at fighting, we're good at making money. Look at that. I'm nearly up to 5 grand already. Just shy. Just shy by like 100 or so caps. Alright, before I do anything though, all of a sudden I'm over encumbered again. Hold on to this laser pistol. Which did like nothing, right? Let's make it... I tell you what I can do. I'm gonna neck a whole bunch of Sunset Sarsaparilla. Hopefully get some star bottle caps in the process. You fit in the prison system. I hope not. I hope not. Right, don't forget about this bright follower here. Always here. This corpse of a bright follower. Very often, not always, but very often, these guys have valuable energy weapons on them. We got a plasma rifle. Dang, we hit the jackpot there, huh? If I could get my strength up to 3 somehow, we can use the plasma rifle efficiently. That takes me over encumbered, because of course it does. So for the time being. Plasma rifle will have to stay with Eddie for now. Right? Now let's go back up to that ranch. Oh, not before we loot all of these corpses though, of course. Right, some good stuff here. Don't bother with the varmint. Right, should I get the varmint rifles and repair them? They're not really worth a lot though, right? Not really worth a great deal, so I don't think I'll bother. Take their Legion money. Because although you can't spend it everywhere, it's still money, right? It's still monies. There we go. You. Ooh, this guy had energy cells. This guy had energy cells. Hell yeah. Okay. We'll get some player housing soon as well, so we'll be able to manage this carry weight a bit better. Shit, I'm still over. 556. I'll tell you what I'll do. How's my stats? Okay, we can have a snack and have a little drink. Purified water. And we'll eat a gecko steak. Why not? Right, there we go. Just a couple more corpses to loot. I think we got this one. Yeah, we got that one. You? Got that one as well. Alright, cool. I think we've looted everything that we need to. Let's go back up to that ranch real quick. Because this is where Ulysses is supposed to have lived at some point. I think before everything was said and done with this game, I think Ulysses was supposed to be a companion originally in the base game. Before they had to make cuts. Because this game was made in like 18 months. So it was very, very quick turnover. And therefore, the Legion specifically, right, wasn't as flashed out as I think Obsidian originally wanted them to be. Because they've got, by far, they've got the least amount of quests out of all the factions in this game. And I think, because Ulysses was obviously part of the Legion for a time. And I think he was supposed to be the Legion companion if you were doing a Legion playthrough. And he was supposed to be here. This is where it is heavily suggested that he lived here for a time. Right? So let's go inside. For one thing only. One thing that's no use to us whatsoever. But it's the unique cleaver called the Chopper. If you're a melee build, this is a good weapon to pick up at this point in the game. It's got bonus limb damage, only weighs 2. Strength of 2 to wield. Right. So, yeah, you also want Tumblers today. I'm over encumbered right now, but I think that's a permanent stat boost, right? On Tumblers today. Are we eating them yet? Did we get the perk yet? I forget. Gain double the bonus from reader magazines and 1 additional skill point. Yep. We've got it. Right. Tumblers today. Let's eat that. ST. Tumblers today. Lockpick increased by 4. Let's go. Delicious. Delicious magazines. What is that? Straight razor. That's a weapon, I believe. I can do without a varmint rifle. I'm over encumbered by something. 2 points. Some armors there if you ever need that. Energy cells, hell yeah. Right, I'm over encumbered by 4 points now. I don't think there's like a bottle cap in here. To my knowledge, right? Not a guaranteed one. Right, Eddie. You have to sort something out, mate. Can't keep stuffing you full of goodies every flipping 2 steps, right? I'm gonna put this laser rifle away as well. It's quite heavy, and carry weight is of some concern. Don't think I can wield it properly anyway, due to my incredibly low strength. He needs a soap on his stick then. Soap on a rope. I'm not going to jail, guys. Well, I'll try not to. Right, I'll try not to. I'll do my best. Alright, something mean is over there. And I'm not sneaking right now. Can't be anything too concerning, in all honesty. Not in this area. Right? Either a gecko or something of the like. Saying that, we had a hard time with geckos originally. We're just going to keep following the road for the most part. Until we get to Novak. Oh, hello. It's the NCR. Hello, NCR. How are you? These guys are very much like the Legion, the patrol out of Nipton when you first come across them. I believe these guys will just roam to a point on the map. You can follow them as well if you like. If you're planning on going the same way as any patrol like that, and you're on good terms with them, of course, you can use them as sort of like an escort if you really need to. Because they will fight anything hostile to them. So, it can be useful. Can be useful like that. I'm curious. What the hell is up here? Right. Curiosity got the better of me. Oh, it's a mole rat pup. We can leave the mole rat pup alone, I think. Puppers. Right? We can leave him be. Live and let live. In this instance. Alright. Back on the road again. And we're gonna bump into a few more ambushes. The merchants are actually going this way on this occasion, though, so maybe we can use that to our advantage. As we discovered today, people are not very good at ambushing in New Vegas. Right, we got mole rats up there, that's not a problem. I think the gangs are waiting there. You can see a couple of them there moving across the road. I think there's someone behind there as well. This might actually be where the grenade rifle was that I was thinking of earlier. I'm pretty sure now that they didn't have one in the other ambush, I'm pretty sure that they're going to have one here, right? So let's just see how this plays out, right? I think the caravan and their guards are going to absolutely destroy them. Right, we've got someone coming up the rear. They've got a knife. They're not going to get very far with a knife. Right. So far, so good. Don't know if the caravan have suffered any losses since the Legion attack. Anti-venom will take. And I'll just loot the corpses if they're not interested, right? I've got no shame in looting corpses. I mean, they're dead, right? They don't need their stuff. For some reason, I thought that there was more gang members than that. Are they stuck up there? Plus, no grenade rifle. They can get sort of stuck over in that direction as well. Well, when I say stuck, they just kind of hang out over there. If you can see that little fire flicker in there beyond the hill. I think that's their camp. And there as well, we can see Ranger Station Charlie. Which we're going to pop our heads into. What are they fighting? Legion can spawn in here as well, by the way. They often do, actually. They often spawn in and attack Ranger Station Charlie. Because that's obviously a NCR Ranger outpost. On the other... Down there as well, I think either down there or a bit further over in these cliffs is where Rad Scorpions breed as well. If I'm not mistaken. Saying that though, that's a big horner. Okay, there's trouble over there. I don't know what it is either. I don't want to know, if I'm honest. I think Legion are supposed to spawn in here when we first arrive, in fact. But this playthrough has been full of NPCs and enemies not behaving in the way that they should, though. In fact, that's all that's happened so far. They're still out there, whatever they are. Big horner. I wonder if it's just another big horner. They're listed as hostile for whatever reason. Anyways, let's go say hello to Ranger Station Charlie. In we go. Hello! You're right there.
Yep. McCarran doesn't like it when civilians wander into military outposts, so if you're here on business, better make it quick.
What was that about McCarran?
Radio signal out here can be pretty spotty because of all the hills. Sometimes our scheduled updates don't go through. When it happens enough times, they send someone over to check up on us. Lately, we've been getting extra medical supplies for some reason. I'm in no rush to give the supplies back, either.
Mind if I take some of those extra medical supplies? I think this is a reputation check. So, if it is, we're going to fail this, right?
I shouldn't have said anything in the first place. And I'd rather not get you into the habit of crossing the NCR.
Alright, never mind then. The whole thing with these ranger stations, because we're going to be going around them at some point, trying to do Restoring Hope, because it kind of broke last time we played, right? The quest did. But the thing with these ranger stations, there's a few things that keep recurring. One, the comm officer has always got red hair. Two, they've got an abundance of supplies that they don't need because they got sent too many, but they're struggling for a different kind of supply. So in this instance, this place has got too many medical supplies. What is this place?
Ranger Station Charlie. We're responsible for keeping the highway up through Novak civilized.
Anything unusual happening around here?
All quiet at the moment. Ranger Beaumont is in charge here, but he's off leading a patrol.
All right. Tell me about the Rangers, my good sir.
We're part scout, part commando, part sheriff. The training is brutal, and I'd say 8 out of 10 recruits washes out before the end. Before you get your ranger badge, you've got to prove you can be quieter than a shadow, and more ferocious than a deathclaw.
Are there a lot of rangers in the Mojave?
Couple dozen, I'd say. Most of them posted at stations like this one. We either man the station or patrol the immediate area.
How does someone become a ranger?
The rangers mostly draw from the basic NCR army. A trooper who shows exceptional skill at fighting and scouting can be nominated for the training.
Let's talk about something else.
Sure.
Goodbye.
See you around.
Now, it's good to see these guys now. right, rather than later, that's stealing. Don't steal from the NCR. Not yet, anyway. It's good to see these guys now, or sooner rather than later, okay? Without any spoilers, you'll see later on. Take his Rad-X and his Stimpaks and his money. There we go. Did he just see me?
That doesn't belong to you.
Shit! Oh, he took my disguise! He took my disguise! Oh no! That might warrant a save scum. Right? Because he took my disguise. Do you know what? Fuck this guy. Right? Screw you, buddy. I mean, I did steal his stuff, right?
McCarran doesn't
Let's just
like
pretend we talked to him like before, right?
Radio-
But I'm gonna mash through it all. Tell me about the Rangers. Are there a lot of Rangers? How did you become a Ranger? Let's talk about something else. Goodbye. God damn it. Right, okay. I'm not gonna steal anything from here then, if that's the case, right? So I want to hold on to that disguise. A disguise is incredibly useful. Right, let's get out of here. Now, there's a high chance that there might be Legion out here. But no NCR seem to be patrolling. So let's be ready. In fact, though, I think... oh, here's one guy, right? NCR Ranger. Yeah, nice. Riff.
Cheer one scum with a bandana who likes to save scum.
Thanks, Risky.
Tony's Riskies Baloney cheered 1 bits.
Thank you for that. Thank you very much. Right, okay, let's get going. I think down there is where the Rad Scorpion eggs are. I think. Now that I'm here, though, the layout doesn't seem to be right. So, maybe not. Who knows, right? I always under the impression, though, this is where you come for the Rad Scorpion eggs for the Thorn. At least I thought so. At least I thought so. Thank you for the Tig Biddies as well, Risky. Appreciate it, buddy. Even if you were abusing me, right? Okay. And here we are. There's Novak. There's our destination. Not too difficult to get here, right? Not too difficult at all. But we're gonna pop in and see. First of all, we'll see a familiar face, and then we'll go and get acquainted with the town. I'm hoping that we can get idolized in Novak. Shouldn't be too difficult to do so, right? Just gotta do tasks for everyone in town, which is easy enough. Yeah, Novak, let's go. I think we hit level 7, right? Did we just hit level 7? We did! Fantastic. Level 7, though, is not a perk level, unfortunately. I'm just going to round off some of these important skills, right? 69, nice. I'm just going to round them off, because I like round numbers. And then we'll spend the rest of our points sensibly. Let's go for... I mean, our sneak could go higher, right? We need to be good at sneaking. If I put my lockpick up to... I think it's 73. Yeah,
cheer 1 round numbers like you like round butts. Tony's Riskies Baloney cheered 1 bits.
Thank you, Risky. Risky says, I just noticed you got a cheap TTS. She will say anything. She will say anything for bits. Just to let you know. 1 is not a round number. What do you mean 1? I know 1 isn't a round number, right? But I put my speech up to 65, my sneak up to 40, and my science up to 60. So, now they're round numbers, right? I don't know what it is. I don't like numbers that aren't round numbers when it comes to my skills. It just bugs me, right? Do you guys have a similar thing as well when with the volume on your TV? Right? Because I can only ever have my volume on certain numbers. Not related to round numbers either. I can either have it on 13, which is very loud, right? 10 or 9. Or on occasion, if I wanted to be a little bit quieter, if I'm trying to sleep or something, 7. So 7, 9, 10, and 13. They're the only numbers I can put my TV volume on. I've got weird things like that, right? Really weird things like that. When something has to be a particular way, otherwise I can't handle it. Right? 1 round pizza. It's there for all of you. Right, okay, let's level up a bit more sensibly, right? So, I believe with my hat giving me +1 perception will give me 2 lockpick. That'll give me 75 lockpick, which is one of the thresholds, I think, for hard, I think. And with that as well, we should be able to go back to Goodsprings at some point and open some safes that we missed there. Where shall I put my final 3 points? I mean, I could put it in lockpick. I think it should go into speech, right? That needs to be going up. That needs to be going up in the right direction. But no perk this level because it's an odd number. You only get perks every even number, right? So 2, 4, 6, etc. We'll be getting a perk next level up. So unfortunately, a bit of a boring level. Just points, right? Just skill points. Okie dokie. Looks like everyone's going to bed for the time being. I think Victor is supposed to approach you here. But for some reason, he just stands by here and does nothing. I think you can easily miss him, right? Because he's supposed to pop up at certain points during your adventure if you follow the beaten track, right? But if it is so easy not to see him, if you just go, ooh, look at this, new town, arrow pointing this way, let's go this way. And then you can completely miss Victor, but he's standing right here. So hello, Victor.
Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit if it ain't my old friend from Goodsprings.
Hello, Victor. What are you doing in Novak, Victor?
Don't rightly know. I just got the notion to make my way to New Vegas. Reckon I'll find out when I get there.
So, deal with Victor. I think he's supposed to be like a unique program in a Securitron that House is created and put into one of his Securitrons to kind of like micromanage me, you know, and point me in the right direction towards going to New Vegas. I think that's the deal with Victor. You actually see him transfer from one Securitron into another on the strip as well later on. Cowboy seems sus. Well, it depends on your perspective, right? He can certainly be sus, or he could just be guiding you on the command of Mr. House. Depends, though, right? If you think that Mr. House is a sussy baka, then yeah, it is a little sus. So what's the story with this place?
Novak? Nice enough place, I suppose. But between you and me, when I rolled into town, my skin started to itch. Watch yourself.
Oh dear, alright. It's nice to see a friendly face out here, Victor.
Likewise, friend, likewise. Is there anything old Vic can do you for?
I could use a bed and some supplies. I thought I was going to say
New
something else
Vegas,
then.
but I reckon you can find what you need here. Try the office out front.
Alright. You said the men that jumped me were heading this way, right?
No, don't believe I did. But you might ask around. The Novak folk usually see anyone traveling this way.
Just stay out of my way, robot. We're not going to be mean to Victor, right? We're not going to be mean to Victor. So, goodbye.
Be seeing you.
Take care, Victor. Take care, buddy. Right, I think it's nighttime. I thought what we witnessed when we got here was everyone going home, getting ready to go to bed. So, with a bit of luck, right? This is always open, by the way. But hopefully it's closed. Dang. Alright. Cliff Briscoe, prepare for some trading, buddy. I'm even going to put my apparel on for this one, right? Roving Trader hat. Roving Trader outfit. Right. Eddie. weaponry, right? Give me all the weapons that you're carrying. At least for the time being. Keep all the explosive ordnance. Right. Laser pistols. We'll take them for now. Even though I probably keep the plasma rifle, because I intend to use that when I get strong enough. Why has he got a switchblade on him? How bizarre. Right. I'm going to do some trading with the old Cliff Briscoe here.
Welcome to the Dino Bite gift shop.
See if we can clean them out.
If you're here for the T-Rex figurines, you're just in time. There's still a few left.
What do you sell here?
Well, there's T-Rex figurines, of course. That's our bread and butter. We also have an assortment of the Repcon factory souvenirs, rockets, things of that nature.
What about supplies and guns? Do you sell those?
Guns? Well, yeah, I guess I might have a few. Darn it, no one ever buys the T-Rexes.
Tell me more about the souvenir rockets.
They're scale replicas of the real thing. Very detailed. Got a liquid in them that makes them glow. From what I hear, Repcon used to give them out on tours of their HQ up in Henderson. But I guess they had to stop after the first few kids thought they were filled with Nuka-Cola and drank it down. The papers had a name for the condition and everything. They called it the Repcon Shakes. Those were bad times for Robco.
I don't know how he's supposed to know all this pre-war information, right? But the real reason why he knows that and has that dialogue, right, is because the rocket ships can come in handy later on. How did they end up here?
Well, they unloaded what they had left on the Dino Bite as a tax write-off, but that was before my time. Plenty of demand for them, seeing as how they're one-of-a-kind collector's items, but I might still have some in back.
I'm looking for a man in a checkered coat. Have you seen anyone like that?
Sure, but he didn't buy any souvenirs, if that's what you're wondering. Sounded like he didn't have his money with him. His friends seemed disappointed about it. Heck, I would be too if I found such a fine store and left my money elsewhere. Manny might know more
This
about
guy's
them.
always on
He
the
might have been
sales pitch,
friends
huh?
with one or two of them. He's up in the dino mouth during the day.
I'd like to see what you've got for sale.
Sure thing.
Right,
Have
let's
a look.
clean out some of these weapons first, right? Submachine guns can go. Okay, he's already cleaned out of money. Microfusion cell overcharge, microfusion cells, energy cell overcharge, energy cells. Fantastic. That's kind of weaponry, right? I'll take some doctor's bags because they're really useful. I'm going to clean him out of magazines as well. Rad-X. Rad-Away. Stimpaks. There we go. He's starting to get his money back now. But I'll sell him even more guns. Because I've got all the guns in the wasteland, apparently. Brass knuckles. That'll do, right? That'll do. I'll even sell at a loss on this occasion. Because I don't mind. I've got all the money and all the guns. There we go. And now we're over 5 grand, just like that.
Come back.
Right. I was hoping this guy wasn't in today. I was hoping he would have gone home for the day. But I guess, I guess Cliff Briscoe just loves his job, right? Just absolutely loves his job. That much that he works overtime. Good for him. Right, switchblade, varmint rifles, they can go. I'm still over. Probably because of all of that ammo that I just bought, right? Oh, and I bought a couple of other things that will have carry weight as well. I'm 4 over. Brilliant. Eddie, you might have to start carrying some other stuff. Right, that's 3 weight gone straight away. Then all I need to do is eat something, I guess. How's my stats? Status. Right, they're all fine. But just... This is such a waste. But I'm gonna eat... I almost ate that Brahmin steak, but I need that for emergencies. Right, I'm gonna eat some maize. Maize is amazing. Thank you, Goku. 9,000 hours of unpaid overtime at the Horsecock factory. I get the joke now. I finally get it, right? I finally understand. Happy Big Friday, Goku. Thank you for the joke. Are you leaving? Are you leaving all of your stuff unattended around me, the 13th Duke of Wimbledon, here with my reputation? I just made myself laugh. None of you guys are going to understand the reference, are you? None of you are going to appreciate that reference. I wish I didn't have such little strength. It's really, really, really annoying at this point. On the bright side, though, these rocket souvenirs don't weigh a thing. So I'm going to steal them all. All of the rockets. And not only that... Oh, they weigh? Oh, fuck the dinosaurs, right? For some reason, the dinosaurs have carry weight. So I'm just going to take a bunch of these rockets. I don't think I need to take them all. But there is a reason for taking them, right? Also, that gun lives here. Which is a unique, unique pistol. I think it's modeled after... It's totally unique, right? It's no other asset like it in the game. None like it in Fallout 3 either. I think they put it in the game as a reference to a gun and how a gun looks in either Fallout 1 or 2. Right? I'm taking a lot of radiation in here as well, I've just noticed. But don't worry, right? Taking all of these rockets will be worth a few reds. I want every single one as well. I'm going to clean Cliff Briscoe out of his rocket monopoly. You bastard. Holding on to all the toy rockets, right? Ruthless. It's a ruthless monopoly, and I will not stand for it. I'm 10 over carry weight. Great. Right, let's take a look at that gun real quick. That gun. Strength requirement of 6, so I'm never going to be able to use this thing. Weight of 5, but bonus critical chance. It's pretty good. It's pretty good if you're a gunslinger build. Right? Let me take your pre-war money. Right, I need to stash some stuff in Eddie. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stash the chopper, Lucky, and that gun. And then I'm going to drink some Sunset Sarsaparilla and hope we get some star bottle caps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not a single star bottle cap. Boo. Boo, I say. What's in here? Rad-X, Rad-Away Stim Pack. And I've just noticed there's some bobby pins here as well. So... yeah. Stolen everything of value. Ah, Boone! You're up here. So, Manny's patrolling in the day, Boone is in the night. But that's fine. I need to talk to Manny to progress the main story. But, I also need to talk to Boone. So, hello, Boone.
God damn it. Don't sneak up on me like that. What do you want?
Expecting visitors. Just looking around.
There's nothing up here.
There's a sniper.
I think you better leave.
Just making friendly conversation, Boone.
I don't have friends here.
Well, I'm not from here.
No. No, you're not, are you? Maybe you shouldn't go. Not just yet.
Why are there so many rocket toys? All will make sense in due course, Sue Ellen. Okay. It's in the industry, we call this foreshadowing. You need a few, though. You can also fast travel, man. Yeah, I know I can fast travel. I know I forget quite often because I'm not used to being able to fast travel in these games. But I know I can fast travel. I should have really fast traveled to Prim earlier to save some time, but that's when I forgot. Why is that?
I need someone I can trust. You're a stranger. That's a start.
That makes 0 sense in logic, Boone. Right? I need someone I can trust, and you're a complete stranger who I've just met 5 seconds ago. You'll do. Right? Knows nothing about me. What do you want me to do?
I want you to find something out for me. I don't know if there's anything to find, but I need someone to try. My wife was taken from our home by Legion slavers one night while I was on watch. They knew when to come, what route to take, and they only took Carla. Someone set it up. I don't know who.
You're trying to track down your wife?
My wife's dead. I want the son of a bitch who sold her.
What do I do if I find this person?
Bring him out in front of the nest here while I'm on duty. I work nights. I'll give you my NCR beret to put on. It'll be our signal, so I know you're standing with him. And I'll take care of the rest. I need to do this myself.
I'll see what I can do to help you out, Boone.
Good. I'll make it worth your while. And one more thing. We shouldn't speak again. Not until it's over. No one in town knows that I know what happened to my wife. Best they never know. Or the Legion will be after me next.
How'd you know your wife is dead?
I know, all right. That's all you need to know.
Alright, goodbye.
Yeah.
We're gonna be friends with Boone. Right? But, fortunately, I know exactly who he's referring to. So, we're just gonna go over and say hello to Jeannie May now. I think, right? We go through here first. She's not gonna be in here, but this is where I can find the evidence. Now, just a note. You don't really need the evidence to complete this. You don't even need to actually point the finger at the correct person, right? You can just go and grab anyone, get them to follow you. Boone will murder them because it's the signal, right? There we go, bill of sale. That'll be the evidence that we need, right? But anyway, Boone will kill them, and then when he asks you how you knew, you just go, oh, I just had a hunch. Right? And he will take that as good as gospel. So you can kill someone completely innocent and not get the right person. Thing is, I need to remember where the right person lives, because we're going to have to go and speak to them in just a second. Bill of sale. We, the representatives of the consul officicorum, whatever that word is, I have this day bargained and purchased from Jeannie May Crawford, the township of Novak, the exclusive rights to ownership and sale of the slave Carla Boone, for the sum of 1,000 bottle caps, and those of her unborn child, for the sum of 500 bottle caps. The receipt whereof is hereby acknowledged. We warrant this slave and her young to be sound, healthy, and slaves for life. We covenant with the said Jeannie May Crawford that we have full power to bargain and sell said slave and her offspring. Payment of an additional 500 bottle caps will be due pending successful maturation of the fetus, the claim to which shall be guaranteed by possession of this document. M. Scribonius Libo Drusus something, and ministers of M. Licensee Crassus, Council of Fishicorum, blah, 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 blah. Some strange words, right? Oh, we got Thomas's journal as well. Cool. Alright, so let's go look for Jeannie May. Where does she live again? My money's on this house over here. Again, don't forget to check mailboxes, right? Always check the mail. Always check the mail. On this occasion they were empty, but... Oh, no, this is, got Brahmin outside. So it's not going to be this house. I know who lives in this house, right? Who lives in a house like this? Ooh! A magazine. Excellent. Right, where does Jeannie May live? Daughter Novak house. Jeannie May, do you live here? Hello? Oh, God. Sorry, wrong house. I'll be leaving. Sorry to interrupt. Right. Okay, so maybe this house here? We'll find her. Don't worry. Jeannie May Crawford's house. Here we are. You can take Boone and Eddie. That's the best duo ever. The cast solo the game. Yeah, they're both... Boone is an absolute murder machine. And Eddie's pretty good as well. Ah, Jeannie May. Here you are.
Hey.
Hello.
Is everything all right? Awful late to be dropping in unexpected.
No, it's terrible. Come with me. There's something you should see in front of the dinosaur.
Okay, if that's what you think.
How was my acting, guys? Do you think it looked like I convinced her, right? Don't forget, though, the signal, right? Boone's beret. There we go. Oh, I was still in my roving trader gear this entire time. Good thing we weren't in combat, huh? There you go, that's better. Follow me, Genie Man. Yeah, it's really gonna help our terrible stats. Traveling with Boone and Eddie. Right? Because we are terrible at fighting. So with those two with us, everything should be fine and dandy. Is Genie May following me? Hold on, let me get my gun out so I can pan the camera. Oh, it doesn't work like that? Oh, I remember. Hold on. There we go. She's not following me. Where the fuck is she? I'm walking backwards. Walking backwards. Walking backwards. Where the fuck is Jeannie May? I said follow me, Jeannie May. What the hell? Where the heck is she? She's gone! Oh no. Oh, there she is. Come with me, Jeannie May. What are you waiting for? Right, we gotta do this before Boone shifts over. I mean, before the thing that it is that you need to see ends. Right, you gotta hurry. Jeannie May. Come with me. I can't seem to... Can't walk forward at that angle for some reason. It's just over here, I promise. It's worth your time. Right? Really worth your time. You're not going to regret it one bit. Not at all, Jeannie May. Not at all. Okay, duck and cover. Oh, I was a little too slow. I might have got covered in head giblets. Right? Jeannie May's safe key. I think we already broke into that. I think that was the safe we already broke into. So, I'll take it anyway. Alright. Victor, you didn't see anything, alright? Alright, buddy? Not a thing. Okay, back up the dinosaur we go. And we'll go speak to Boone. Hey, Boone. Oh, wrong companion. Boone.
That's it then. How did you know?
It was really easy, actually. I just went in a safe, and there was this bill of sale. I can't believe you hadn't found it yourself, really.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Oh, look at that.
Look
at all that lovely XP.
Here.
225.
This is all I can give. I think our dealings are done here.
What will you do after this?
I don't know. I won't be staying, I know that. Don't see much point in anything right now, except hunting legionaries. Maybe I'll wander. Like you.
Come with me. Let's go after the Legion.
You don't want to do that.
I thought snipers worked in teams. Intelligence check here. Right?
Yeah. Working on your own, you're a lot less effective. I've been there and paid for it. But this isn't gonna end well. Fine. Let's get out of here.
And with Boone on the team, we get his perk as well, Spotter. Alright, Boone, welcome to the team. Let's go. Shit! Did I just mess up? I might have lost out on the player housing. I think you're supposed to rent the room first. Right? And then you kind of have it forever. But Jeannie May is the one that rents you the room. Oh, I can still go in. There's no fridge in the corner. Wait, this isn't... No, this isn't the correct room. That's why. It must be this one. Requires key. Oh, shit. We just missed out on player housing. It's okay, right? It wasn't going to be my permanent player housing anyway. But still, it would have been useful right now to manage this bloody inventories, right? Dang it. I hope I can still get that as player housing, though. I think what you're supposed to do is rent the room first. Reload? I can't now. Because we're going by our autosave at the moment. So to reload, I'd have to reload from where we started today, which I'm not going to do, don't worry. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. It's fine. It is fine. Right, now then, what time is it right now? Oh, it's morning. I don't think it's the correct time to be able to do, this. It's a short little quest over here that we can do to gain some reputation with the town. But I think we'll have to wait until midnight, or close to. But we can still go and speak to the McBrides. I like the McBrides, they're cool.
Look,
hello.
who's here. What brings you here?
What did you think of the people who live here?
Oh, we keep to ourselves for the most part. Try not to pry. I think Jeannie Mae gets bothered that we aren't more sociable. But it's just our way.
I don't think
Ain't
Jeannie
that we
Mae's
don't
going to be
appreciate
bothered
what she's
anymore,
done,
if I'm honest
managing
with you.
this town like she has. But I worry she feels that way anyhow. Not that there ain't others who pry around here. That no-bark was skulking around our yard last week.
Oh, bloody hell.
I thought he was our cow killer. Was about to lash him with our bullwhip till I saw who it was. He's harmless, though. Part of me wishes I could see things like he sees them. All full of mystery.
Cuckoo, if you're still there, buddy, I only just noticed, because I looked, right? I was going to give Missing Mesh TV some apples, because they're a first-time chatter. What's up, Missing Mesh? Happy Big Friday, buddy. And do you know what I noticed? I typed out a shout-out for Cuckoo, and I never pulled the trigger. Sorry to make you wait there, buddy. I typed it out, and I forgot to pull the trigger. My fault.
Oh my god.
If you're still there, Cuckoo.
What's up, dude?
I apologize,
Are you
buddy.
okay?
Pro streamer, I know, right?
Michael, don't shit here.
Don't shit here, Michael.
You can't help it.
Oh,
I do apologize, though, Cuckoo. Sorry about that, buddy. And hello, Missing Mesh, as well. Happy Big Friday. Glad to have you. You can buy the key from Cliff. Alright, thank you for that. We'll have a look in when he's open again. How did Nobark get his name?
I'm not sure who started it. Wasn't a very nice name, but he took to calling himself by it, so we all had to. I don't even remember what his real name is. Anyway, I think it comes from that expression that people say when you're crazy, that not all of your dogs are barking. Poor No Bark.
Oh, no bark, no bite, right? It could have been that. Sorry about what? Sorry that I made Cuckoo wait for his shout out. I typed it out back when I did Keps, and then I completely forgot to pull the trigger on it, right? Just wanted to meet you.
Oh, well, I'm Alice, and that handsome stranger yonder is my husband Dusty. Going on 50 years now. I keep waiting for him to leave me for some young thing with platinum blonde hair and hoop earrings, but he still sticks around. Says it's my cooking. I think it's because I know which Brahmin udder you can milk without getting kicked in the noggin.
I find that line there, the whole sentence that she just said, I find that incredibly sweet, right? These two old, they're getting on, right? They've been married for 50 years, and the affection that she still she uses when she's talking about her husband, it's just so heartwarming, right? That they got Brahmin, right? They're Brahmin wranglers in this little rundown little society in the post-apocalyptic wasteland. Been married for 50 years, and she still talks about her husband that way. It just makes me smile, right? And she's like, that handsome man over there is my husband for 50 years. I keep wondering why he hasn't left me for a younger woman. And then she's just like, he tells me it's because of my cooking. I find the whole thing incredibly lovely. Anyway, have you lived here a long time?
We set up this ranch years back when Novak was just getting settled. But now, with all the danger on I-15, folks are starting to come through here from all over. Novak might just be the next Nevada boomtown.
Well, it happens. Mecca has blonde hair with hoop earrings. It's true. I do. Missing Mesh. Yeah, once Jeannie May is removed from the game, there's dialogue with Cliff about her demise and the room key. You are correct. You are correct. When you first said that, I thought you meant buy it off him, but he literally gives you the key after that dialogue option, right? If I remember correctly. Thank you for that, though. I appreciate it. Alright, goodbye.
Nice of you to visit.
Let's talk to that handsome man of yours. Dusty.
Things treating you all right?
I mean, she's not lying, right? I mean, she's not lying. She's not lying. What you do here in Novak, buddy?
Oh, I tend to my ranch. That's about it. Alice will tell you, I don't get out a whole lot.
How's business lately?
You must mean what's left of it. Somebody's been attacking our animals at night. We're down to less than half of what we had a few weeks back.
Tell me what you know about these attacks.
Every night around midnight, Alice and I wake up to some crazy hollering and gunshots. You'd think the world was ending all over again. But it's just one animal each night. They don't take it or carve it up or nothing. Just leave it there, all full of holes.
I'll see if I can catch whoever's responsible.
We'd be grateful, especially if you find them before they get my whole stock. But don't go getting yourself killed over it. Alice and I'll find a way to make do. Always have.
Alright, did you get a look at the attacker?
Beg your pardon, ma'am, but them two-headed beeves ain't worth getting shot over. Not to mention what would happen if half of what Nobark says is true. Best we can hope is that whoever's doing this will move on or get tired of it. I just hope it happens while we still got animals left. Whoever it is, I don't think they're from around town. Seems like they've taken to shooting from the west side.
From the west side, you say? Alright, buddy. See ya.
So long.
I like the McBrides. I really do. What I was saying earlier about Jeannie May, you could literally ask one of these guys to follow you if you were really, really heartless. A really, really heartless human being, right? I could talk to Dusty McBride, lead him outside of the dinosaur. Boone would shoot him and be like, how did you know? And I'd be like, Boone, I didn't know. I just followed my hunch, right? And he's like, that's good enough, I suppose. And then, right, she will actually respond to that, her husband being dead. She'll have either dialogue or something of that nature. It's really, really horrible if you do it that way, though, because the McBrides are lovely. Why would you ever get them killed? Right? Never get the McBrides killed. But the point being is, though, you don't even have to do that correctly to get Boone as a companion. Here's, is her name Ada, or... Ada Strauss? I love Ada. She is the best doctor in the whole Mojave. Hello!
What can I do for you?
Now, I'm just gonna pay you for a quick little rad scrub, please.
Are you sure? You won't be able to read in the dark as well.
100 caps? Oh, I might be having second thoughts. I just wanted to hear Ada say something, 'cause she's amazing. She's my favorite doctor in the whole game. No, we're gonna need to use your services at some point in the future, so...
I want to make some toast.
Anyway, right. See ya! Right. There are a few other bits and pieces that we need to do, but while it's still 4 a.m., we can't. So, I guess we'll wait until everything opens up again, right? Talk to Cliff Briscoe, get our key for our room, and then there's a couple of other NPCs that I would like to talk to as well. So, 7, 8, 9, right? That should be time for everyone to open up. There we go. There we go. The town's a bit more alive again. Who's this? I know who this is, but it's unusual to see her by here. I just want to have a chat with her. Daisy Whitman.
Howdy. Fine weather for flying. It's times like these that make me miss it all.
You were a pilot?
Vertibird pilot. 71 missions and only lost one chopper. Rotor malfunction over Klamath. Hard landing, but I walked away.
What do you do in Novak?
I help folks strip down the more complicated bits of salvage they bring in. Engines mostly. The bits and pieces we take out are usually worth more than the whole thing put together.
Did you fly for the NCR?
4? No, not exactly. It was a long time ago. Things are a lot different these days, and those days are way behind me.
Alright, so who did she fly for, I wonder? Whoever it was, she doesn't want to tell us. If you're familiar with the end of the main game in my last playthrough, then obviously you're going to know, right, who that is. But keep her in mind later on. Keep her in mind much later on. Before we go to our next person to speak to, let's go and speak to Ranger Andy. Because... Hello.
We haven't met yet. You must be new in town. I'm Andy.
Hi, Andy. That's a really, really awesome name you've got there, Andy. What do you do here?
Right now, a whole lot of sitting on my keister and counting cracks in the ceiling.
I'm glad he said in the ceiling.
On better days, I help keep the peace. Boone and Vargas watch the road. I watch
You
the
mean
town.
Boone? Standing
Tell
right next to
myself
me?
I'm doing some good.
You're with the NCR, right?
Was with them. That was back when my arm and leg used to work better. I still like to pretend I'm a ranger, though. I'll check in with the guys up at the station pretty regular on the ham radio. Sometimes they stop by, tell me they're paying their respects, the smug bastards. They haven't been responding to me last couple days. I guess they got tired of hearing me talk, but it still got me a little worried. Hell, listen to me talk, like some damn mother hen.
Now, I've spoken to Ranger Station Charlie literally last night before I arrived in town, right? I went and had a chat with him. But the point in this, right, is now that you've spoken to Ranger Andy, and when you agree to check in on Ranger Station Charlie, you doom them, essentially, right? They're not going to be, they're going to have gotten raided, because he's like, I got a bad feeling, they're not responding to me for days, right? The point in this is that when you go and check for Ranger Andy, then they're not going to be in a good situation, basically. Would you feel better if I checked on your NCR friends for you?
No. They're gonna think I'm having trouble letting go. They're good soldiers. I don't give them enough credit.
Tell me about the Rangers.
They're the NCR's finest. A one-man platoon, each of them. You got a job where even thinking about it would scare a man senseless? That's when you bring in the Rangers. And if you see a squad of veterans, guys who are in their black armor, well, you won't find a more beautiful sight.
Alright, cool. Did you do something to your leg?
Yeah, twice. Actually, the first time it was more like half my body. Knocked me out of the Rangers. This time, it's mostly just reminded me how useless I've gotten.
What happened?
A few years back, we get a tip that some Legion slavers were holed up in this burnt-out house a few clicks from where we were stationed. We get there and it's deserted. No sign anyone's been there. I mean, nothing. As we're leaving, I hear something behind me. I turn around and there's this kid, just skin and bone, and he's looking up at us and he's scared half to death. Been hiding in a closet.
What did you do?
I go to grab him out of there and I notice he's holding something in his hand. Something metal. He shuts himself back in the closet, and that's when I see the grenade he's left by my feet. They do it a lot, the Legion, using kids. They know we'll hesitate. Anyway, that was the first time. Second time, I fell down those stairs in front of the motel, just in case I got to thinking I'd put it all behind me.
And with a speech check here. Your body is injured, not your mind. You're kidding yourself if you think you're useless. Give him a little bit of a pep talk, right? Because we like Ranger Andy. Ranger Andy is awesome.
People don't exactly line up to find out what's in my head. Can't remember the last time someone suggested I knew something worth knowing. You know, maybe there's something I can do for you. Since you've gone to all the trouble of flattering a crippled old soldier, there's a move we have in the Rangers for knocking an opponent off his feet. Saved my butt a bunch of times. Maybe it will for you too. Let me show you how it's done.
There we go. You've learned the Ranger takedown special move. To use this technique, initiate a power attack while moving backwards. You'll drop your opponent to the ground. Excellent. Now, while he's got his back turned, really quickly Steal that. Delicious. And is that all that's here? He does have a gun cabinet up here, which we're not going to bother with, right? Because we've got we don't use guns, because we can't, right? Because we fucking suck. And also, I've got a whole bunch of guns stored in Eddie for selling, so I don't actually need it to sell either. But I think, right, I think he's got something that you might have come across for the first time at this point in the game. I can't remember what, though. It might be like a, I think it might be a hunting rifle, right, that he's got in there. It's quite possibly your first hunting rifle of the game as well. Let's go and talk to Cliff Briscoe next. He's on the way to someone else that I need to speak to. And hopefully I'll get that key. Hello, Cliff.
Welcome back. Can I get you anything?
Dang. Kill Manny for his loot? What loot? What's Manny got that's worth killing him for? You like Ranger Andy because you guys share a name. It's a good name. Ranger Andy is a good name, right? Strong. It's a good name. I'd like to see what you got for sale.
Sure thing. Have a look.
Okay. I forgot to show this off because I don't have any interest in buying it this playthrough. But it is a stupidly good gun that Cliff Briscoe sells. What's this? Strength 2 to use. Oh, it's expensive though. Jesus Christ. Paciencia. Now, it's 16,000 caps. However, this gun is insane. It's a unique variant of a hunting rifle. It's got bonus critical damage and bonus critical chance. This is a really, really amazing sniper. It's just an amazing gun all around as well. Plasma defenders, I never really understood the purpose of plasma defenders. Right. Oh, have I got any magazines that I'd like to sell? Aid. Or anything I'd like to sell. In aid. Oh, that was a good magazine we just stole from Ranger Andy. I'll eat that straight away. Repair is useful. Energy weapons. I mean, I could sell these. Because we're going to be using energy weapons a lot, right? And getting that up to 100, definitely. Survival, lockpick. Speech is always useful. Guns. I mean, I could sell those as well. These have... Oh, they don't have carry weight. It's only the permanent increase ones that do, I guess. Science! Sell the Psycho. Get rid of that. He's got no caps! What happened to all your caps? Oh yeah, we cleared him out, right? I remember. Is he stocked up on ammo at all? He hasn't, no. Oh, I'm carrying some ammo I don't need to be carrying as well. Fine, right. If you've got no money, then fuck you. He's not going to tell me about Jeannie May either.
Can I get you anything?
Oh, he's not telling me about Jeannie May. What kind of Andy are you, Andy? The Andiest Andy. Hunting rifle and beret, 5% crit chance. Oh, kill Manny. I get a beret anyway. I got one from Boone, right? So I don't need to. Certainly don't need the hunting rifle. I won't be able to use it. Right? But you got that gun. That's really good with a beret. Steal it, bro. It's not gonna be of any good to
Come
me.
back soon.
Right? Also, I've got a first recon beret. Which I should be wearing from this point on. Perception +1, +5 to critical chance as well. Whereas our cool cowboy hat, where is it? Only gives us perception +1. No, we don't need to kill Manny, Goku. Speaking of Manny...
What's going on, man?
I'm looking for a man in a checkered coat.
Sure I know him. What do you want with him?
I have a score to sell. Oh, he has something in mind.
You talking about that chip? Man, I don't think he's giving it up. Well, listen, I can definitely help you find him, but I've got problems of my own. Maybe we can do a trade. You need my help. There's something I need too.
What do you need?
Novak, it's home for me now. I want that to be for good. I like it here, and I've left too many homes behind. But the only resource we got here is junk. Without that, people wouldn't have anything to trade. They'd all have to leave. We get most of it up the road from the old rocket test site, but a bunch of ghouls showed up one day and took it over.
I am in
Can't
lurk.
get in
Thank
there
you
now.
for lurking, Sue Ellen. I appreciate it. Why don't you deal with it? Or what needs to be done?
Well, they gotta go, or this will be a ghost town before long. Doesn't matter to me what you do. As long as the ghouls are out of there, that's good enough for me.
Okay, I'll see what can be done about it.
It'd mean a lot to me.
What was I supposed to do again? Right, okay.
Yeah, see ya.
Now, there is a way around this, where you can just obtain the information that he's got for you yourself. All you need to do is go into his hotel room, where he lives. I think it's labeled. Manny Vargas's room, right? It's not even trespassing. If you go and use this computer here, the information about where Benny went when he left Novak, Manny is conveniently wrote down on this terminal here. If you read it, then you get the clue and you get to move on. However, I'm not going to do that because you lose out on some reputation with Novak. And I want to get idolized with Novak because I really like Novak. So we are going to do Come Fly With Me. It's just up here in retcon something something. Hold on, it'll say in the quest. Head to Repcon facility west of Novak to investigate rumors of ghoul activity there. So we'll be heading there next. It's actually over in that way. I was looking at the wrong direction. Right? So we're going to head up there, go to Repcon, and we will deal with the ghoul situation up there. I think we'll take a break first, though, right? Oh, yeah, definitely. It's definitely break time. Yeah, we're going to go and play with the ghouls without a ghoul mask this time, right? Which, not like Fallout 3, where we were friends with all the ghouls. But we're going to take our ass up there. It shouldn't be a problem, right? We've got both Boone and Eddie following us, so they are both murder monster machines. But we'll take a break first. We'll take a break. I'll play something that's no longer than 4 minutes. Okay? No longer than 4 minutes. Oh, Sue, why are you leaving us behind? She's not. She's just lurking, buddy. My guess is she's either drawing or playing WoW. One of the two. One of the two. Right? But no longer than 4 minutes, and I'll meet you guys right back here at Novak. So, bear with, and I will be RB. How was that? Good break, huh? Good break. Shiny Uncle, I am hungry. I will order some pizza. Nice. What kind of pizza? What kind of pizza, dude? I've got chili to eat tonight if I get hungry. In fact, I should eat chili tonight. Hungry or not. I gotta eat it before next week. Alright, cool. Up to Rapcon, let's go. Oh shit. Can you see it? It's just a wibble right now. I'm at you. It's a Nightkin. Get him, Boom! Oh my god, he's tough. Right, we're gonna have to break out the big guns here. There we go. I don't want Boone to die, even though he's good at killing. If he dies... Oh, he's alright. He barely took a scratch there. But if he dies, it's permadeath because we're on hardcore. Screams of Brahmin. This is also a good source of minigun, if that's your type of thing, right? Minigun and some rounds for it as well, which I'm going to leave there. Let's look at this Screams of Brahmin. This is lucky, right? This is really lucky that we just bumped into a wibble on the path. Normally you'd have to wait around for midnight for this guy to show up. But anyway, most of what is recorded here is a mess of incomprehensible psychotic gibberish. It seems to express a general frustration towards a set of Brahmin who are allegedly keeping the author awake at night by screaming inside his head whenever he closes his eyes. So it's Nightkin, who's clearly gone a bit insane, right? And he's the culprit who's been killing the McBride's Brahmin. Now that was very, very fortunate indeed, because now, where are my hotkeys? Hold on. Why haven't I got? Oh, there it is. Never mind. Right. Sorry. Right, let's go and talk to the McBrides and say that we've solved their problem for them. Hello, sir.
Find anything?
I did. No one is going to attack your corral from now on.
Well, I don't know how you've done it, but I do know how I can thank you. Please take this, compliments of Alice and myself. And help yourself to anything in that freezer over yonder. We got more steaks in there than we'd be able to eat in a year.
Now, that's what I really wanted, right? Was access to the fridge, as well as the Novak fame as well. So I become accepted by Novak. I want to be idolized by it when this is all said and done.
Look who's
Right,
here.
where's your fridge? Here we are. 9 Brahmin steaks. Why is there only 9? I could have swore there's supposed to be 10. Right, that's going to make me over encumbered, but they're a really good source of food. And as well as that, they come with a bonus of +1 strength every time I eat one. So in fact, I'm gonna eat one now. Right, there we go. Now I've got 170 carry weight until it wears off. Right, now that I'm accepted, can I get that line out of Cliff Briscoe? Do you know what? I didn't want to live in Novak anyways. It's fine. Right. When this Brahmin steak wears off, I'll just give something to one of my companions to hold on to. It's fine. Right, it's absolutely fine. After 3 whiskeys, your pause screen does become a bit trippy. Did I even mention that? No, that's the first time hearing of it. Shiny anklet. First time you've ever brought it up, mate. My feed keeps bloody stopping over here. When I was on break, it made me think that the stream had broken. But no, it's just lagging, so I'm going to refresh that real quick. Right? Hopefully that does the job. Graveyard chili. That's why I want to eat it now, right? So that it doesn't become graveyard chili. That's the whole point. Right, now on the way to RepCon, there's going to be a lot of ghouls. Feral ghouls, not the good kind, the feral kind. And with Boone and Eddie with me, we shouldn't have any issue at all. Speaking of, Boone, I want to talk to you a second. Talk to.
What is it?
Let's talk about your tactics for a second, my friend.
You want to do something different?
I want you to change your combat style. Let's talk about how close you're following me.
We can do that.
Keep your distance, okay? Because you're a sniper, and I want you sniping from the back row.
That's what I do best.
Thought as much. Your distance is good. Let's talk about something else.
I'm listening.
How do you feel about Manny Vargas, by the way?
He was a good spotter.
Weren't you also friends?
Yeah, we were.
Not anymore?
No.
Very talkative one is Boone, right? Very talkative one. I can't shut him up, really. I have other questions.
Sure.
What outfit did you serve in the military with?
1st NCR Recon. It's a sniper battalion. Sees a lot of action. They moved us around a lot. I was stationed at Camp Gulf for a while. Last I heard, they're at Camp McCarran.
How did you happen to join the 1st Recon?
They pick you out if you do well at the firing range. Pays a little better, so I said okay.
Is that a 1st Recon beret?
Yeah, you can tell by the patch. Bear skull with crossed rifles behind it. Slogan underneath.
What's the slogan?
The last thing you never see. Pretty accurate. And so are we.
Pretty badass, right? 1st Recon, pretty badass. I don't know if they're as badass as the NCR Rangers or the Desert Rangers, but they're pretty cool nonetheless, right? Sniper unit. Tell me about Camp McCarran.
Was an airport before the war. Command liked it because it was already fortified, and it let them keep an eye on the strip. They've got an old monorail that still runs between them. Used mostly for supplies and deployment. But if you get leave, you're allowed to go gamble. Was General Oliver's post. But I heard he's been up at the dam a lot lately. Guessing Colonel Shu is running it.
What do you think of General Oliver?
Didn't know him. He's a signature on my discharge papers. Wasn't real popular, though. Even overheard my CO complain about him once. General Wait and See, he called him.
Do you know Colonel Shu at all?
Yeah. He introduced himself to me once. I shook his hand. Doubt he remembered me now, though. When he looked at you, you could see he understood. After some of the things we'd seen, that meant something. But I heard he'd be a general right now if Oliver didn't know the president.
The dam?
The big
What
one.
kind of question is
The
that?
one the NCR is trying to hold on
The
to.
dam?
That the Legion's pushing for. Whole war depends on holding.
Boone knows what we're on about, though. Right. What was Camp Golf like?
It was on the front line for a while. Only resort in New Vegas no one wanted to get sent to. Doesn't have that kind of importance anymore, though. They pulled most of the troops out of there after we took the Hoover Dam.
Alright, cool. Let's talk about something else, Boone.
Alright.
What is it you're not telling me about what happened to your wife?
You got no right asking me that. Drop it.
Alright. You are right. I was out of line.
It's just something I'm not ready to discuss. With you or anybody.
All
the
right.
Legion's the only thing
Is this
I want on my
beret
mind
frowning?
right now.
Is it just me, or is this beret frowning like Batman in Solid Snake? Not Solid Snake. Other Snake. Naked Snake. Oh, goodbye.
Yeah.
We're going to be traveling with Boone for a long time yet, I think. Right. For a little while, at least. Okay, no trouble up ahead. It's when you get to the retcon site proper. You will start seeing some oddities, though, along the way. Like piles of ash, for instance. There's some bright follower corpses laying around as well. So good source of weapons to sell. If not, use yourself. Brahmin steak is worn off? Fuck. Spent too long talking to Boone. Right. Now that actually Boone is with us, let me switch around some of this stuff that people are carrying, right? Give me all the ammo. And all of the guns. Oh, you keep explosives though. Right. Incinerator, laser pistol. Oh. Keep all the explosives. Actually, keep all of the uniques as well for now. Right, chopper. Keep the laser rifle, the laser pistols. Give me that. That gun can stay, varmint rifles. There we go. And I'm going to give it all to Boone instead. Right. I'm going to waddle over to Boone. Hey, buddy.
Fine by me.
Ammo. I don't know what Boone's carry weight's like. You would expect it to be a lot more than Eddie's, though, right? Being as Eddie just floats around. And he's very, very small. Alright, caravan shotgun, incinerator. Varmint rifles. We're still 5 over. I can't keep eating steak. Right? It's not sustainable. We'll run out eventually. And steak is really good. What can I get rid of? What took me over in the first place? Oh, I gotta eat this as well. Let me just do that real quick. Journal, DC Journal of Internal Medicine. There we go. Have I got any Sunset Sarsaparillas? No. Good grief. H2O. Let's drink something. One more. Still one over. I will eat something. Let's eat another Brahmin steak for now. Right. Then when we're back to normal, when that's worn off, we should be good. Right. I'm gonna go up this side first. And then we'll go around to Retcon proper. Or do I need to go up this side? I think it's this side, actually. Here we go. Ash pile. With a rebar club. Interesting. We've already accidentally bumped into them at this point. But I think going to Retcon is your first introduction to Nightkin proper. Like I say, we've already come across them. Because we come across that Wibbly guy. I just can't leave it. Right. It's got to be taken. Now I'm one over when the Brahmin steak runs out. That's fine. We'll figure something out. Right, up this way. There's just a few interesting bits and pieces to pick up. Lots of ammo. Some caps. Energy cells. Oh, hell yeah. Always take them. I'm over encumbered. I'm over encumbered even with Brahmin steak now. So all the ammo it is. I'm going to offload a lot of it now in a second though. I'm not going to take the missiles because they're incredibly heavy. I hope I didn't just pick up a bottle by accident. Right. I didn't. Excellent. Alright. Lads, I'm a little over encumbered here. Sorry.
Fine by me.
There we go. Now I'm okay until the steak wears off. I don't think there's anything down here. Maybe an ash pile, but nothing worth going down there for. So, let's get out of here. Oh, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do about my carry weight? There's gotta be something we can do. Anywho. Oh, before I forget as well. There's actually a section down here. What we want to do is, as per usual, pick up the board, right? Drop all the caps. Throw it on the floor. This gnome doesn't mind, right? It doesn't mind you taking all of his caps. Apparently, I'm moving really slow again. Right, we're gonna have to do something about this. I think I know what. Can I pick up these energy cells, please? I can clearly see them there. Game, why won't you let me pick them up? So much ammo. Right, I'm gonna give Eddie a bunch of aid. And then that should sort out our problem, right? So, Ellen, thank you for the tig biddies. Scared me to death. I mind the gnome, and you should mind the gnome too. That's what you get from stealing from the gnome. It wasn't stealing. It wasn't stealing. He gave it to me. Right? It's fine. We're homies. Anti-venom doesn't weigh anyway. Steak. I'm gonna put away some of this food. Right? Caravan lunch can go for now. That can go for now. Half of these doctor's bags can go. Right, remember Eddie's got a bunch of aid stuff on him. Potato. That can go. I don't want to keep anything that gives me a debuff either, though. Jalapenos. Maize is amazing. I'm keeping that on me for now. Mute fruit. This can go. Are we're not even under. We're not even under. Not by a long shot. Ruby's casserole. I'm still over capacity as soon as this flipping... I tell you what, take a bunch of these as well. That'll help. I'm still 2 over when my thing runs out. Do I give him the steaks? I tell you what, I'll give him 8 of the steaks. There we go. Now we're 5 under. Jesus Christ, the things we have to do, right? Just to not be over encumbered. It's ridiculous. Alright, let's get out of here. It's gonna get worse as well. As we get into Repcon proper. Alright, now, this is where you'll start to see ferals off in the distance. They roam around outside the place. If I zoom in, they might spawn in. Yeah, there we go. Boone's spotter perk also helps. Right, because he's glowing red down there. That's the spotter perk kicking in. It's got their attention. It's also got eddies. I'm in caution though, not danger. Guess I'm too far away from them. Yeah, there's a big group of them down there now. Sneak attack. That actually hit. Fantastic. Who just stood in my way? Oh no. Still in caution. Caution's not danger though. Right, they're worth 9 XP. Not really worth it. Another fun fact about these ghouls here, these ferals. If you don't kill them, they take the journey with the rest of the Bright Brotherhood. Or the Bright Followers, sorry. It was clearly Boone who got the headshot there. Yeah, but they'll the Bright Followers will take them with them in the rockets if you don't kill any of these ferals outside. Which, now that I know that, makes me feel a little bit guilty about killing them. Right? They just want to go to the far beyond with the other Bright Followers. Nice. Can't be helped though, I'm afraid. Feral ghouls gonna be feral ghouls. Am I right? Ah, Bright Brotherhood followers as well. Now, before this point in the game, when you find one of these guys just lying around, it's incredibly lucky. Now, though, we're going to be seeing them a lot, and I've got myself another plasma rifle as well. Who's got the other one? I think Eddie holds on to our energy weapons, right? Not so much regular. Oh, I forgot to give him these grenades and mines. No wonder, right? No wonder I was still over for ages. Plasma rifle as well. There we go. We're well under now. Also, boom.
Fine by me.
44 magnum rounds for you, buddy. Thank you. Yeah, you're gonna find Bright Follower corpses all over the place in this place. I advise looting their weapons. If you're not using energy weapons yet, they are a very good source of money. They sell for a lot. Weapons do in this game. It's really quite... I know I've been praising this build for being rich, right? And making lots of money. It's purely on the basis that we don't use any guns. We only use energy weapons at the moment. And you find a lot of guns anyway, even if you do, right? So you're going to be picking up a bunch of guns all the time that you're not necessarily going to need. You just sell them off. And you make loads of money in this game anyways. Guns are worth a lot of money. And there's loads of traders around. If you, like, clean one out of their money or whatever, you just pop over to see someone else. So it's kind of easy to break the bank in this game.
Hey, over here. Are you listening? Go to the big room on the east side of this building and take
Andy, if you cut your hair right under your jawline, you will look like Greta Thunberg. Thanks, Sue Ellen. So she's got like a Lord Farquhar haircut now, right? Greta Thunberg. She looks a bit like it's like Prince Adam and He-Man from the 80s cartoon. Kind of looks a bit like that, right? Like He-Man's hair. Who are you?
Who I am doesn't matter, Smooth Skin.
Who are you calling Smooth Skin? Wait, wrong character. I went into character from my Fallout 3 playthrough there for a second. Where are you located?
Like I said, Find the metal staircase in the big room on the east side of the building. It's where they used to make rockets.
Tell me again how to find you.
Big room, metal staircase, east side of the building. Is that too many syllables for you?
No, I just wanted to annoy you. And I'm actually pretty smart. Got it.
Let's hope you do.
Alright, I do. Right, don't forget. Usually when you loot Nightkin, I'm in danger. Oh, Jesus Christ. Who left the door open? Right, put this guy down. This is, oh, just a regular. It looks a bit like a Roma, but whatever. Luckily, it's just a normal feral ghoul. Guys, do you wanna get involved? Thank you. Jesus Christ, I thought that they were just gonna stand there for a second. Anyway, like I was saying, whenever you find a Nightkin, there's a good chance that they've got a stealth boy on them, right? When you loot them. This guy, it's right next to him, so don't miss that, right? Stealth boys are very, very valuable. If not monetarily, they're valuable in other ways, right? This was back in the day when stealth boys were completely broken, and they lasted about 5 days before they ran out. Right, okay, dead ghoul. Here we go. If nothing else, we're getting loads of ammo for our guns, right? If nothing else at all. Plasma rifle, there we go, added to the pile. Right. Someone was really dumb and left this door open for the ghouls to get through. I think they can open doors anyway. Jesus Christ, that scared me. Shit, he was right behind me. Boone, are you okay there, buddy? Boone, you look like you're having a spot of trouble there, dude. Not sure how to open doors, huh? Ah, you'll figure it out, I'm sure. We've got Eddie with us, which is fine, right? Saying that though, I don't want Boone to get lost. Sometimes that happens with Boone, so I'm just gonna leave and come back, and hopefully he can observe me opening doors and figure it out for himself. There you go, good lad, Boone. You figured it out. You figured out how to open a door. Good for you, right? You've got to say good things to Boone every now and then. As you probably can tell, he's quite miserable, right? He's quite miserable as far as people go. So, if you give him some, like, encouragement, say some nice things to him once in a while, it really goes a long way. So, well done, Boone. You figured out doors. Good job, buddy. Take yesterday off. We should have no problem hitting level 8 today as well, which is nice. We'll get to pick another perk. Ooh, what do we have here? Microfusion cells. Very nice. I'll take some 308s as well, because it's valuable. I'm pretty sure at this point, though, it's the ammo that we're holding on to that's causing us trouble. So I might switch over to the laser pistol in a second. Right, take all of this. Oops, I don't even know what I just picked up. 2 stealth boys? Dang. After I was just singing praises of stealth boys as well. Maybe I'll store half of what I've got. Actually, the microfusion cells can probably go. We're not using anything that takes microfusion cells. We're only interested in energy cells for now. I don't mean go forever go, like they're going to go into Eddie to sell later on down the line. I mean, we're not using them yet, so Eddie may as well hold on to them for the time being. Until we are using them again. In fact, hold on to this laser pistol as well. I'm keeping those for spares more than anything. Right, where's Boone? Boone's carrying all the conventional... Oh, he's found something to murder. He's found something to murder. Quickly, before you start... Oh, he's over there.
Fine by me.
Right. I would like you to turn I turn 90 degrees to your right and instantly start murderizing if you can, please, Boone. But first, let me give you all this shit. There we go, I think that's fine. Right, on your right, buddy. 3 o'clock. Quickly, Boom. I think I shot Boom. No, it's okay. Oh god. Alright, I got it. I got hit. It's fine. I got hit, but it's fine. Hi there, I'm Adam, Prince of Eternia. Yeah, doesn't it look like his haircut, right? You know what I mean. You know what I mean, Sue Ellen. Oh, he gets to take yesterday off because he found the door. I got the same payment for channel design. That doesn't seem fair. Finding doors is a much more difficult task. He didn't find the door, right? He had no problem with that. The door was right in front of him. It was opening it. That was where he was having some trouble, right? Not finding the door. Finding the door, that was the easy part. How did you open the door, though? Here we go, bright follower. More microfusion cells. And another plasma rifle. Dang. If I wasn't already swimming in caps, right? Then I would be swimming in caps. Microfusion cells. We don't need them right now, right? No. Hand them over. And also the plasma rifle as well. Won't be using that just yet. We will eventually. In fact, preferably a unique variant. I know where there is one. The Q35 modulator, or whatever it's called. Get a hold of that. And hopefully it has the same strength requirements as a regular.
All your hopes and dreams.
Drifted!
Together we will find everything that we're looking for.
What's up, buddy?
One Piece.
It's good to see you. Happy Big Friday.
Sue Ellen Tony gifted 1 subscriptions.
Thank you very much for the gift sub as well, Sue Ellen Tony. Thank you very much indeed. Mecca, you cheeky bugger. Long time no see. How are you? I'm very well. Thanks for asking, buddy. How are you? It has been a minute, right? Hope you've been well. Thank you very much for the gift sub as well, Sue Ellen. Really appreciate that. It's very kind of you. It's very, very kind of you. How the devil have you been, my good man? I hope you've been well, right? Here we go. More bright followers upstairs. Don't forget to take all of their stuff, right? This is good money. It's good money if nothing else. How many plasma rifles have we picked up off of them at this point? Right? And they're worth a true value, granted, right? But true value, they're worth 530 caps each. So what's that? At least around the 100 range per rifle, right? So it's a couple of hundred caps that we're picking up here. Right, Eddie, before you go off and kill that Farrell, mate, just hold on to some stuff from me. That's the one thing that is really starting to do my head in now with this character. I'm having to stop every few minutes to give my companion stuff so I can move again. Yeah, carry weight is going to be a major issue until we can do something about our strength. And that's partially going to be finding the New Vegas clinic, right? As soon as we get there, we'll get the implant. Drifting and I've been good, mate. Haven't been on Twitch much. Haven't even been at Chris for weeks before tonight. Been busy with Magic the Gathering. True nerd stuff. Nice, dude. Nice. Well, it's good to see you. It's always a pleasure, right? Always a pleasure. And I'm glad to hear that you've been doing well as well. To be fair, Chris wasn't on until last week. Yeah, he's had a little bit of a break himself, right? And I'm glad to see him back, though. I hope he's doing well. Right? I hope he's doing really well. Knife! We're going to leave the knife in this instance, right? A British man finding a knife and not picking it up. Outrageous. What is the world coming to? Right. I don't actually know my way around here. We're just going for a leisurely stroll at the moment. I know as soon as we've entered the room that we want to go to, I know where I am then. I might take a little sleep here, you know? Sleep where enemies are nearby. Right, let's clear out the enemies, lads. Right? Because this would be a good opportunity to get my sleep down. It's ticking up already. And I don't like how high it's getting. I think it's like 120 odd at a glance last time I checked my stats. Blood on the floor and on the door. Right, don't go that way yet. Don't actually know where that leads to. It might lead to the next area that we need to go to. Where are these ferals? I want some sleep. Bloody ferals. Right, this is the room we were just in, if I'm not mistaken. One with all the beds. Ah, hello there! Get shot in the face, please. Oh, he's only 50-50. Okay. Back up. Lads! Don't run away, Eddie! Where are you going? Oh, my goodness. They were actually going for the feral that went the other way. He wasn't behind me like I was hoping. Oh god, boom, you frightened the shit out of me. Another easy lock, nice. Let's get all the XP that we can, right? Every little helps. Oh, Eddie found someone. Haven't we been in here? Yeah, we've been in here. But just must have missed this lockpick door here. Right, is that everything gone? Can I now sleep? I can't. Cannot sleep where enemies are nearby. Oh, there's one. Get him, Eddie. There's another one. Oh, there's lots, actually. Oh, pardon me. There's lots, actually. Oh, there's a bright follower wherever Eddie is. Must be over here. Where's Eddie? Ah, is this it? No bright follower. Where the fuck did you go, Eddie? There was a bright follower near you. Is it in here? Did I already loot that bright follower? I have so many questions. Right, I don't think we got this. Oh, we did get that guy. Sunset Sarsaparilla, don't mind if I do. Right, every one is a chance to get a star bottle cap. So we're gonna pretty much drink them as soon as we find them. Eddie's found someone else. Good job, Eddie. Always give, say nice things to your companions, right? They'll work extra hard for you then. Bright follower. Just a laser rifle on this occasion. Still worth taking, though. Eddie? There he is. Okay, microfusion cells. And laser. How many laser rifles am I carrying? 2. Hand them over, right? Got a lot of carry weight to play with. And by a lot, I mean a lot by our standards, right? Any other character with a decent amount of strength, not so much. Us? Oh, it's a luxury. It's a luxury to have like 13 free pounds of carry weight. Right? Oh, good grief. What was that? Hello. Can I get a shot in, lads? Before you finish him off? Yes. Oh, I got the final shot. Hooray. We could, from this point on, with Boone and Eddie at our sides, we could probably stop fighting altogether and turn into a pacifist. Let our companions do all the killing. We're not going to do that then. Employee terminal. I would like to try a pacifist run one time though. Sounds fun. Right? Sounds fun. Yeah, sad news. He seems to be doing better under the circumstances. I'm glad to hear that. I hope he has. I hope he is doing well. Right. If you probably speak to him before I do drift in, so send him my best. Beer helps. That's how I get over my heartaches. Oh, Sue Ellen. Shiny Angler. Me too. Shoot a bit over the beer. You do. You use whiskey. It was a big heartache. Not a terrible idea. Alright. Public kitchen. Into office correspondence from Repcon. This is a person named Emily who is the author. Hello everyone! Please remember that the kitchen is a privilege and not a right. Please... Please clean up after yourselves and remember that a clean kitchen is a happy kitchen. Thanks, Emily. The kitchen is a privilege and not a right. P.S. Please also remember that any food left in the icebox without a date will be thrown away every Friday evening, so date your food. Sounds like every place I've worked in before, right? Every office, at least, that I've worked in before. Every office, there's always kitchen issues, right? Welcome to Robco. Into office correspondence. This is the Steve Reynolds, project manager. Greetings, fellow Repcon employees. I am happy to announce that we have finalized our deal with Robco. Starting tomorrow, we will be an official Robco facility. Most of you won't notice anything different, aside from an increase in benefits. Thank you all for your time, and welcome again to the Robco family. Steve. This is all hitting a little too close to home, really. Right? It's giving me flashbacks. Sue, I will gift you a beer next week. Gift you. Alright, let's keep on keeping on. Right? Let's keep on keeping on. Until we find a big room with a metal staircase. More locks to pick. Very easy as well. Good source of XP for the time being. 18 apiece. Oh, there's more trouble. Sounds like the lads are sorting it out, though. Go on, lads. Oh! Yeah, they get their own kill cams, and it can scare the shit out of you at sometimes. It could be a utter jump scare when it flashes to somewhere else and something dying. You're like, Jesus Christ, what just happened? I'm gonna, like, refrain from picking up cigarettes anymore. I don't think there's any point with the amount of money we're making off of guns, right? But I will jump in here, because I know exactly what's in here. 2 guaranteed stealth boys. At least I think it's 2. Some guaranteed stealth boys, nonetheless, right? Bottle caps, laser pistol, Nuka-Cola, pre-war money, 2 stealth boys, just as I thought. Should I take this? This is incredibly good weight to value ratio. I mean, 40 caps might not seem like a lot. That's true value as well, so you're not even going to get that amount. But for 2 weight, it's not too bad, right? I'm going to take it, and I'm going to hand it off to Eddie, along with this laser pistol. Oh, he's at capacity. He's actually at capacity. I can't hand him this laser pistol. What about this absinthe? You can take that. That's light enough. Not enough for 3 carry weight, though, even though he just took 4. Weird. Alright, now he's taking stuff again. Okay, I'm a little concerned about handing stuff to Eddie to look after at this point. I already know that there's a bug that can cost you weapons and armor. If he's holding on to any, and you go into a casino and they temporarily take your guns off you, when it's time to give those guns back, they don't give them back to your companions. I've lost unique weapons before because of that. And I'm going to bear that in mind this playthrough, so we don't lose anything important, right? But that's why we need player housing, so that we can store stuff away. And I was hoping to rely on Novak a little bit for that, but it turns out I fucked up the order of things, and now I don't have a house in Novak. We'll get another house, a much better house later on, but not for a long time. So I'm going to have to depend on my companions carrying stuff for me for a little while longer. Right, hey buddy. Why are you not dying? Jesus Christ, I was doing no damage. Either I couldn't have been missing, right? I was aiming straight at him. Another liquors. Right, we want to go, is it through here or up? I think, no, you want to go up first. Right, we come down here later. Where have you boys been? Huh? Another stealth boy. Fantastic. We've got a nice stash of stealth boys now. Always worthwhile as well. Stealth boys in New Vegas and... Well, especially New Vegas. Probably Fallout 3 as well. Stealth boys were crazy powerful. Because they did last approximately 5 days before they run out. So, very valuable in that respect. You can use Victor's house alternatively for now. Yeah, you're right, Goku. Or we can use that caravan outside of Good Spring Source. The one that we were using for a little while. We've still got that as well. It's fine. Plasma rifle! Yay, the most valuable one. Right, Eddie, I hope you can carry these. Microfusion cell. Nah, he won't take it. He must be at capacity. Yeah, he must be at capacity now. Yeah, Eddie can't carry anymore. There we go. The game just told me. Weird how he took those other things, though. Right. I think I gotta speak here.
All right, Smoothskin. I'm letting you in. You better watch yourself. I'll sure as hell be watching you.
Can you stop calling me Smoothskin? I take offense to that. Even though it was a different character and different roleplay. I don't know. Something's kind of carried on with me up here now. And I still kind of find it offensive. So, please don't.
God, but are you ugly.
Oh, charming.
Get upstairs and talk to
Right?
Jason before I throw up just from looking at you.
I have you know that Miss Holmes is a very, very handsome woman. Okay? She's a very handsome woman. How dare you? Hey, you're not a ghoul.
Your pranks won't work on me, Smoothskin. They won't work on Jason either.
Smooth skin? Your skin looks pretty smooth to me, buddy.
Stop wasting my time, Smoothskin. Go waste Jason's.
I think this guy's got the same affliction as what our Fallout 3 heroine was suffering from. What would we call that condition? We've got to come up with a name for it, right? We've got to come up with a name for it, where you think you're a ghoul and you're not. Because Chris Havisham has that very same condition that Wanda had in Fallout 3. I like Chris Havisham, he's funny. Thinks he's a ghoul. Right, where's Jason Bright? You'll be able to spot him a mile off. Ah, here we go.
Return to me, Wanderer. We need your help.
Yes.
It's interesting, actually, while we're on the topic of Jason Bright. I don't think that there's ever been another ghoul, to my mind anyway, that's a glowing one, clearly, right? That's clearly what's up with Jason Bright. He's a glowing one. But he's not feral. And that's what's really, really unique about Jason Bright. Anyways, hello.
Hello, Wanderer. Please forgive us our humble surroundings. Our true home awaits us in the far
Michael
beyond.
Jackson
Have you
condition.
come
Alright.
to help us complete the
It's
great
Michael
journey?
Jackson syndrome. Alright. We've named it officially. Michael Jackson syndrome is when a human believes themselves to be a ghoul, but they're not. Right? It's kind of like Stockholm syndrome, but for humans. And they think they're a ghoul. There's nothing to do with Michael Jackson, but it's called that anyway. Don't ask questions. Who are you?
I am Jason Bright, the prophet of the great journey. All the ghouls you see here are members of my flock.
Tell me more about these demons.
The demons appeared from nowhere. Except it might be more accurate to say they never actually appeared at all. The demons are invisible. Where one of them stands, the most one sees is the air shimmering, like sunlight on water. They set upon us as we were on our way to worship one morning. We had just entered the basement. My flock fought bravely and killed a few, but at such cost. Nearly half of us died or went missing. The rest of us retreated up here. One of the demons raved at us, but they have not tried to attack us since. Still, their demonic presence brought all progress towards the great journey to a standstill. But now you have come. Once again, the Creator has sent a human to help us across a seemingly insurmountable obstacle.
Now, at this point in the game, you're not likely to have gotten in combat with any Nightkin. That description there, the demons, as Jason Bright is referring to them as, it's obviously the Nightkins, right? But the description is kind of concerning if at this point you've had no experience with a Nightkin, right? We have, right? We bumped into that wibbly guy who was killing the Brahmin. By luck, by sheer luck that happened. Normally you're supposed to wait around that area until midnight, but we were leaving in the morning and I spotted his wibble, right? You say one of the demons raved at you?
Yes, over the intercom. Threats of death should we step outside. Guarantees of safety should we stay locked away. It went on for hours, and did not always make sense. But that was the first day only. Since then, silence. Will you drive away the demons, Wanderer?
Okay, Goku, I'll give it up, right? It's called Michael Jackson syndrome, because if you follow through and become an actual ghoul, your nose will fall off. I like that. That's cool. It's definitely called Michael Jackson syndrome now. Right? I'll take care of the demons for you.
Praise the Creator. Bless you, Wanderer. Bless us all.
No, I'm Miss Holmes. Wanda was my other character. Get it right, Jason. Right? Before we go.
Is the way clear?
Your last name is Bright. That's funny.
An auspicious name, don't you think? It was mine before I became as I am now. Before the Great War, even.
Oh, excellent.
Truly
got
does
a pre-war
the Creator
goal
offer
here.
a destiny for each and every one of us.
I haven't dealt with the demons yet. What's the great journey, Jason?
We wish to escape the barbarity of the wasteland, especially the violence and bigotry of its human inhabitants. The Creator has promised to my flock a new land, a place of safety and healing, a paradise in the far beyond. Preparations for the great journey were nearly complete when the demons appeared.
Sorry, I just looked down and saw Goku's comments again. How will you make the journey? I kind of wanted to listen to what he just said as well.
To be accomplished are an article
Never
of
mind.
faith,
I wasn't paying attention.
not to be discussed with outsiders.
It's interesting, right? This far beyond. I want to know what it actually is, because I think about the far beyond. I don't think it is the same place, but when I think about the far beyond, I think about the glowing sea from Fallout 4, because radiation wouldn't bother a ghoul, right? And if they can like live in like irradiated places, free from being prejudiced from humans or anything like that, I think apart from everything, all the mutants and abominations there, they'll probably kill you first, right? The ferals there would be fine. They don't attack ghouls, but sounds like at least similar to somewhere like the glowing sea, right? Somewhere that's just pure radiation, right? Like a hellhole for humans, but maybe not for ghouls. Who knows? I want to know what it is, right? I don't think it is the glowing sea, personally, right? But you never know. I get to ask him again, though. So what is the far beyond? I'm going to pay attention this time.
I have glimpsed it only in visions, Wanderer, but what I have seen is truly miraculous. It is a place of light and healing, and I know in my soul that my flock will be safe there.
So he's basing all of this just on visions that he's had, right? What's the deal with the human who let me in?
You're referring to Chris. I doubt you had much luck if you tried telling him that he's human. We had the same discussions when he first appeared, and the same lack of success. He believes he is one of us. Soon enough we realized that Chris was a gift from the Creator. He is integral to the success of the Great Journey.
Okay, I'll be on my way.
Let me know when the underground has been rid of the demons.
Something tells me that with my beauty and my charm... Oh, that's stealing? Bugger. I'm going to be able to talk Chris around eventually, right? But until that time, everything's stealing. Bugger. Alright, fine. Whatever. Right? Maybe I'll steal it later when you guys fuck off to the great beyond or whatever it's called. Anyways, we want to go back the way that we came in. Because we want to go... is this the right way? We want to go down where we went up the metal stairs in that room. Right? Here we are. This is the way out to the Repcon facility. Right. And then I think this room is clear as well for the most part, right? There's like one feral in here or something. And we want to go through here next. Check these ash piles real quick. Just dead Nightkin. Oh, you want to come down here to this bloodstained door. Before I go through, though... Oh, hang on, it says use key. Oh, that means I've got the key. Fine. Before we go through, though, I'm going to take another quick break, guys. This time I'm going to top up my squash as well. Top up my squash real quick. We'll call it... no longer than 4 minutes again, right? No longer than. And I will meet you guys right back here in Repcon. So bear with, and I will be RB. Somehow, almost forgot to change scenes then. I think I got whacked out poo brains, guys. I think I have, right? I think I've had whacked out poo brains for days at this point. Right, since Wednesday. Remember I said I was a little slow? As well as everything else around me, all my electronical equipment. Yeah, I don't think it's worn off yet. Right? 3 days worth of whacked out poo brains. That's terrible. Right? I wouldn't wish that on anyone. What are you guys saying? Shiny Angler, I'm still waiting for new Seagull content. Well, all good things come to those who wait, my friend. Patience is a virtue, right? You are whacked out, Andy. Now, that's not very nice, right? It's not a very nice thing to say, Sue Ellen. Right. Oh! I've got companions with me. Alright. It's fine. We're gonna try it anyway, right? We're gonna try our luck. And, hopefully not get into any fights on the way. Right? I don't know how this is gonna work with companions, though. Hopefully, they'll be cool. Because technically, we won't be in combat, right? But at the same time, I don't know how this guy is gonna react if they touch him. Did you see the wibble? Can you guys see it? Right? We've got to... Oh, hold on. I can't remember this. We've got to wait for the wibble to pass, and then I think head to the left. And if he notices us, we get into combat. So, ready? The wibble should turn up, stop at the door, and then head right. As soon as he's passed, we're going to make a break to the left. Hello? Okay. I think he's on his way. I'm judging by the red ticks on my compass at the moment. Oh, now he's definitely on his way, right? It's got to be that one. Nope. I don't see a wibble. Alright, well, this has gone horribly wrong already. I went third person a second. Just to see where this guy is at. He's not there at the moment. I gotta get around that corner there. Basically, is all I've got to do. Oh, fuck, he saw me. Alright, never mind. This has gone wrong. Ow! He bonked me with his bonking stick. How dare you? Look how tough this guy is. Right, I'm doing no damage. In fact, I might even switch over to plasma for this guy. My lads are gonna sort him out though. Ah, fuck, he hit. Whoa, that took a lot. That took a lot of health. Good grief. I could have rather done without that, if I'm honest with you. That's why I wanted to do this the sneaky way. Oh well. It is what it is, right? Back to the recharger rifle. I should probably heal at this point as well. Fuck. Alright, be cool. Right, I'm gonna stack Sunset Sarsaparilla, Stimpack. Bear in mind, I gave a lot of my stuff away, right? Purified water, probably due a drink anyway. Nuka-Cola, that's good stuff, right? Hits the spot. Maze is amazing. And then when all that healing is worn off, I will take another Stimpack. Remember, it's healing over time, so you can't just spam Stimpacks. You gotta wait for things to wear off, otherwise the second healing item of the same type will not have any effect. You can stack things, but as long as they're different things, right? I'm gonna talk to this gentleman here.
That Antler? We have a visitor. An assassin, more like. I say kill it, Antler, for safe's sake. Hmm? Okay, Antler, I'll ask. Hi, human. Why you come here?
I love Davidson. Davidson is cool. Are you alright? You sound strange. Who is Antler?
Who is Antler? Who is Antler? Antler, a human asks about you. What do I tell it? All right. All right. Yes, of course. Who Antler is not important to you. Antler wants that you deal
Davidson is great, right? Is Antler the Brahmin skull over there?
Cut it out, human. Serious. Final warning.
Alright, cool. Alright, Davidson, I don't want any trouble. Alright, buddy. I won't talk anymore about Antler. Don't either, right? Because he will go hostile. And I think all of the Nightkin in this area will come and fuck you up as well. Also, don't move Antler, right? In any way, shape, or form. They'll have the same result. Who are you exactly?
Me? I am devoted to Antler. But before Antler... Captain once. Last name Davison. First name... Don't remember. I commanded a troop of Nightkin, the Master's elite. A great honor. Very proud. Something happened. We wandered the desert. Life without Master was hard. The others' minds going strange, going crazy. But then, I found us new Master. I found us Antler. Since then, everything's been going really well.
Really well. Now, if you're not familiar with old Fallout lore, the Master was Richard Grayson, a guy who fell into a vat of FEV, or Forced Evolutionary Virus, become horribly mutated, right? But then, inside the facility where he fell in, he kind of like found out that he could absorb other creatures, and not only absorb them into his body, but absorb their minds into his own as well, their experiences, their thoughts, their knowledge. And then he started integrating with a computer, and then he got moved to a show vault and built a cathedral on top of it, and started the movement, the Unity, and then tried to replace every human with super mutants by dipping them in the FEV and turning them into super mutants. He had a vast knowledge as well of locations of vaults from the test vault that he found himself in, and wanted to, he thought that the super mutants were far better suited to the wastes, and wanted to turn every human into a super mutant. He's actually the final boss of Fallout 1 as well. So after his defeat at the hands of the Vault Dweller from Fallout 1, it left a lot of his armies, a lot of his super mutants and Nightkins in a state of disarray, and they all like dispersed. This guy was a captain of Nightkin in Unity, it seems, according to his story just then. And yeah, I know now what Nightkins are as well. The reason why super mutants don't evolve properly from FEV, you'll get better results from non-irradiated humans. The less irradiated a human is, the better results you're going to get from turning them into a super mutant, i.e. they're going to retain more of their intelligence, right? And Nightkin was some of these mutants as well. They were just a different form of super mutant. A superior one that the Master would have seen the Maz, right? But the problem with Nightkin, they get this, they're susceptible to schizophrenia and other mental illnesses due to their addictions to stealth boys, because they don't like being seen. They're kind of weird like that, right? Anyway, I came here on behalf of the ghouls upstairs, Davison.
A human who is friend to ghouls? Suspicious. You mean the ones upstairs? Antler used intercom, told them stay put, but they want to come down in basement anyways. I cannot allow. My kin are not right in head like I am.
Like
They
he
attack you
is,
on sight.
he says.
Ghouls too. They crazy. Your ghoul friends have to wait until you find what Antler brought us to get.
Alright. Are you alright? You sound strange. Haven't we said
I am
this?
in command of my faculties, in command of my troops. Antler guides me in all things, as I in turn guide my kin.
Alright, cool. Don't say that, right? Because that's probably going to be the final straw. We're not going to kill him either. I want to find out what he wants. That's what I really want. Maybe I pushed his buttons too much, right? And he's not willing to tell me.
No, Antler says you are.
Ah, there we go.
Plus, can't have you skulking around making trouble. Do as Antler says, or feel his horns. Up to you.
Up to. I love this guy. This guy's amazing. Right? He's so cool. Maybe I can help.
Good. Antler brought us here for a reason. Why was that, Antler? Right. A piece of paper. Shipment invoice. Hundreds of stealth boys sent here a long time ago. But stealth boys must be in the one room. One we don't search yet. The one we can't search.
Why can't you search this last room?
A ghoul, but not squishy like others. This ghoul is tough. I thought Antler said, send my kin into that room, but 3 died. Ghoul is a crack shot and set traps too. After I realized I heard Antler wrong, so I locked the door to keep kin out and wait for Antler to tell me what to do. Then you come along. Antler says you are solution.
I'll find the stealth boy stockpile for you if your kin will leave this place.
Yes, Antler says we leave here as soon as we get stealth boys. Let me give you key. Antler had me lock the door. The ghoul inside not expecting a human. Maybe he don't shoot you. Maybe he will.
Now, I don't, after what Davison said there, I'm not sure letting a bunch of Nightkin roam away from this place, free, across the wasteland is such a good idea, come to think of it. Especially being as he keeps saying that they're all crazy, right? That he's the only sane one. Everyone else just attacks anything on sight by the looks of things. Right, okay, and here we have the ghoul in question.
You victim. Hey, you're not one of those things out there. Who the hell are you?
Hi, Harland. Jason sent me down here to get rid of the demons.
And I bet he told you it's the Creator's will for you to risk your ass instead of him, right? Well, good luck with that. I'd give you a hand, but no thanks. I may look like a corpse, but I'm partial to living.
How did you end up trapped down here anyway, Harland?
First off, I'm not trapped. This was a tactical choice, alright? I'm no match for those things out there.
He reminds me of
So I
Rorschach
found a good
with that
defensive
line.
position, and I've been defending it, right? Oh, who am I fooling? I'm trapped. Name's Harland. Pleased to meet you.
What's that line
What
from
happened
Watchmen?
was, I was escorting folks
I'm not
down to
locked up
work
in here
when
with
those
you.
things
You're all
attacked us.
locked up in here with
Most
me.
of the fight was
Something like
upstairs,
that.
but some folks panicked and made for the basement, and I went after them. Well, turns out there were even more of those bastards down here than upstairs, and things went to shit fast. I couldn't find the others, so I fell back to this room, set up a nice little kill zone. End of story.
You don't look like the other ghouls from the Brights group.
Guess the outfit
From
gives
Bright's
that
group.
away, huh? I never did buy into that religious mumbo-jumbo with the robes and all that shit. It gets lonely out in the wastes, okay? And I don't have to tell you, that Bright's group has got some fine-looking brulettes in it. Or maybe I would have to tell you. Anyway, I helped them out.
He's a horny ghoul.
And they kept me supplied with ammo and pleasant company.
Looks like I have to kill you. Not yet, not yet. How have you survived?
I'm not delicate. Rad roach meat for protein. Condensation off the pipes for water. And I do my business over in the far corner. I wouldn't say it's been comfy.
How can I help get you out of this room?
Huh. Well, you're polite. I'll give you that. If this was just between you and me, I'd do as you ask. But it's not. I had a friend with me when those mutant bastards came out of nowheres. She panicked and ran the wrong direction. Further into the basement. She's probably dead. But I ain't leaving until I know for sure. I'd have gone looking myself, except I wouldn't last a minute out there. You, on the other hand, seem pretty resourceful. Find my friend, and I'll get out of your way.
I'll try and find your friend.
Thanks. Let me know what you find out. Here's hoping she's okay.
Alright, spoilers. She's dead. And double spoilers, I'm not going to look for her. Triple spoilers, I don't even know if I can kill this guy in one shot. Hold on. Yes! That counts as a sneak attack, and I used my most powerful gun to make sure. Right? You can go looking for her, by the way, and she is dead. So, I can't be bothered with that nonsense, so I'm just going to kill him instead. Right? Much quicker solution. Anyway, be very careful in this room, okay? It's very, very trapped. Right? Very, very trapped indeed. And not only that, there's frag mines on the floor. And if you don't know, when you first come here... Jesus Christ. Thank you, Sue Allen. Thank you for that. That scared the shit out of me. Right, sound the bear trap. Not only is it worth XP, not a lot, but still, every little helps. But yeah, see that little mound by there? Really hard to see. There's another one. Little concrete mounds. I don't know how the fuck he's managed to do this without, like, drilling equipment or some power tools. But he's somehow drilled into the concrete floor, used the concrete dust then to cover up what he's planted in there. These are frag mines. You don't often see frag mines of this nature, just little hills of concrete, right? Like I said, fuck knows how he buried them under this floor, but he has. And you still can disarm them, right? Just as easily. I need explosives of 28 or higher required. Are you fucking kidding me? You're telling me my explosives, it hasn't been good enough to... Wait. Did it say 28? I was disarming frag mines in flipping Prim. Why all of a sudden can't I do it? Is it because these are harder to disarm? Because they're a different type of... Do you know what? I'm just going to eat a magazine. Right? And get all of these done before it runs out. Repair energy weapons. Survival, lockpick. Speech. Guns. Explosives, right? I've got 4 of these books anyways. So let's eat one now. There we go. Disarm and collect the mine. And let's get them all before this magazine runs out, ideally. Also, I should have my light on so it's easier to spot these things. Right? There's more here. So let's get these. This is an excellent source of free frag mines as well. And frag mines back in the day were actually pretty damn good. Right? Another 2 here. Which is really smart placement when you think about it, right? Because it's right next to this first aid box. So that's really, really good placement of those frag mines. I think that's that's a fake terminal there as well. You can tell because they always got to rotate in like little separate aerial on the back. You see it right there. When you see that on the back of a terminal, you know it's fake and it'll explode if you use it. Right, I think we're good. Oh, I see another one. There we go. I do realize as well, normally, when it comes to disarming mines, I almost always have got blown up in the past. But not today, right? Not today. Today we have been successful. And, oh, there's another one. That would have been funny. Oh, I ran out of magazine. Fuck. Alright, just don't stand on that one, okay? It'll be fine. Nobody stand on that mine. Boom. Boom. Stay away from that mine, Boone. Alright. The one right next to you, Boone. Do not stand on that mine. You understand? That's an order, soldier. Oh my god, he's standing on it. How are you not blowing up, Boone? How are you not blowing up from that mine? Oh my god, he stood. I'm getting out of here. Boone, good luck. Right, my Patriots cookbook just wore off. How can I not disarm that mine if it only just wore off? Fallout, are you okay, Fallout? Are you alright? Or are you just winding me up at this point? I think we're safe now. I think. So be on your guard, right? Just in case. There might be a trap or two lying around. Here we go. Activate terminal. Shipment mistake. To Robco HQ Supply Department from Bill Martin, Repcon Custodian. Dear Robco Supply, first off, let me say that everyone here is really excited about the merger. It's super to be part of a company as exciting as Robco. Have we got some kinks in the supply chain? Yesterday, a bunch of crates got delivered here containing 2 gross of devices called Stealth Boys. Is it okay if I ask what these things are? Do they really make you invisible? That sounds wild. What will Robco think of next? Let me know if the shipment came here by mistake. No problem if it didn't. I bet you can have lots of fun with these things. Thanks, Bill Martin. Okay, next one's about workplace misbehavior. In light of yesterday's upsetting events, all employees are hereby directed to give a thorough reading to Repcon's sexual harassment and workplace behavior policies. Also, while it is not explicitly stated in the employee handbook, unauthorized use of military hardware against fellow employees is grounds for immediate termination. Sincerely, Daniel Nevitt. I didn't mention this before, right? But Daniel Nevitt, I think, is the guy whose office we were in earlier. Shipment sent back. Robco HQ Supply Department. This is what we were looking for, right? This is the clue as to what happened to the Stealth Boys. Hi, Robco Supply. We are sending back 2 crates of devices labeled Stealth Boys back to you, according to the manifest. Each crate contained 1 gross 144 of the devices. As a result of employee misbehavior, not mine, the crate was opened and is missing 5 Stealth Boys. Sorry about that. Sanjeev Rajan, custodian or something. Oh, it might have been his office. That's besides the point. They said they sent all the Stealth Boys back to Robco after some sexual harassment cases were happening in the workspace as a result of these Stealth Boys. Doesn't go into the gory details, and I'm kind of glad that it doesn't, actually. But if you remember that office we were in and we looted the safe, there was 2 Stealth Boys in there. There was 2 in there. So something tells me that this guy, whoever he was, right, kept 2 for himself. The bastard. Right. Kept 2 for his own amusement. Whatever that means. Anyway, you guys. Microfusion cells. Oh, he's full up, isn't he? I forgot already. He can't carry anything else. So, boom. You're up, buddy. 308s. Take the frag mines. Plasma rifle. Job's a good one, right? So now that we know the outcome of the shipment of stealth boys that came here, we can go back and tell Davison. Hopefully he will kindly piss off. And then we can go back to Jason Bright then. And tell him the demons have pissed off. Which way did we come in? This way, right? No, wait. Hold on. This way? Oh, there's Davison there. Right there. Hey, buddy.
Antler sings for stealth boys. Have you found them?
Be careful in this room. Because they are drilled into the concrete. That makes it special. He clearly had a high explosives skill, right? So that's how he hid explosives under the concrete, somehow. There is no stockpile of stealth boys in this building.
Liar! The invoice said stealth boys here. Antler read it out loud to me.
The stealth boys were sent here by mistake, then sent back.
But invoice note said stealth boys were here. Why can't that note be true? What, Antler? But human could be lying. Is stealing the stealth boys for itself. Oh, Antler, you trust so easy. Your lucky day, human. Antler, believe you. Nightkin will follow the new note to find stealth boys. Better be there.
Alright, and off they go. And that's literally all of them as well. Even the ones we tried to sneak back past and failed. Alright, so now we can just go over back to Jason. I've taken a... Hopefully there's not going to be too much traveling around during this. I've taken precautions so we won't have to make as many trips, but... Hopefully... We will definitely have to go somewhere and fast travel back. That's fine though. There is a lot of back and forth in this quest. It gives you the impression that it might have been a quest that they designed early on. Because there's lots of just going back and forth to Retcon and various other different places. Lots of load zones as well, which is the worst thing. Right. Jason, good news. Where are you? Jason! Jason! Ah, Jason.
Is the way clear?
Grab the head, lol. I think he takes it with him. I think he actually takes it with him when he leaves. Right. You want about Antler, right? The demons are gone.
Praise the Creator.
And I didn't
bless
murder
you,
anyone in the
wanderer.
process.
The way is clear. I will lead my flock through the basement to the sacred site. I hope you will come find us there, Wanderer. There is much to be done.
I will follow you, in fact. Let's go. Boom just stands in their way. Good job, Boom. Some of them have put their spacesuits on already, that's cool. Oh fuck, I'm not gonna be able to carry a spacesuit with me, am I? I'm not got the carry weight. I do want one though, they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool, and they're like half decent as well as far as armor goes. They have cute fishbowl hats.
Hello.
They do. It's a spacesuit though, Sue Ellen. I can get one soon. I can get a spacesuit of my own soon. You look like Nuka Girl a little bit, right? I want a fishbowl hat. Just become an astronaut. Then you'll get one. Can't be that hard to become an astronaut, right? I'm sure it's easy. I'm too old.
Hello.
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 Hello. I like these guys. These guys are cool. I should just be able to run ahead of them. This is taking too long, right? So let's just leave. Run ahead of them. Oh. That would have been embarrassing if I got lost immediately. all the way down now, I believe. I'm not going to bother looking in any of these rooms. I don't think there's anything too important in them. Plus, I can't be asked. Right. Hopefully, I think you can get outside of the building that way quite quickly, which is kind of a nice little shortcut in a way. If we go through here, though, hopefully they'll beat me here, right? Or Jason would have just spawned here for whatever reason. Hello, Jason.
I waited to speak with you one last time before I descended to the launch pad, Wanderer. I want you to know that we will remember for all eternity how you delivered us to the threshold of the great journey. Our
And I have
preparations are
villains in
nearly
my team.
complete.
You
but
just
the
buy a
rockets that will
fishbowl
carry us
from
to
Amazon.
salvation
This is true.
are yet missing vital components.
Okay, pay.
If you would
Okay.
still help us, Wanderer, speak to Chris. He can tell you what is missing. There is no way that we can thank you enough, Wanderer. Your arrival here was a blessing. We will remember you always.
There is this Asian guy who became a Navy SEAL doctor and astronaut by 30. What a prick. Right? Some of us is 40 and still haven't got our act together or figured anything out. Look at this guy. Going and doing all of the things by the time he's 30. What a bastard. He done all the side quests, huh? He did. Are you seriously going to make your great journey on those rockets?
Yes. The rockets will convey us to our promised land in the far beyond. Vision upon vision has confirmed it.
Those rockets will convey you and your flock straight into the ground.
I understand your concerns, friend, and I thank you for voicing them. But the Creator's will for us has been made manifest.
Let's talk about Chris.
After all that you have done for us, I suppose you deserve to know everything. When Chris came to us, we tried to convince him that he was human. But this only angered him. He seemed lost. We decided to let him stay with us for a few days, over the course of which we learned that his technical skills far surpassed our own. It became clear that the Creator had sent him to us, to ensure the success of the great journey. Equally clear was that Chris should labor in blessed ignorance of his humanity, and his inability to make the journey himself. It is no coincidence that two humans have been vital to the success of the great journey. It is my belief that the Creator sent you and Chris to expiate the sins of your kind against mine. You are redeemers both.
Yay! So you're going to leave Chris behind?
Such is the Creator's will. Vision upon vision has shown me that
He did a speedrun of life 3 times. He did, right?
The radiation around the launch pad alone would kill Chris in minutes. The radioactivity of the far beyond is much stronger.
Wow, you really pulled the wool over his eyes. You've been using Chris. It's despicable. Right, I don't want to say it's none of my business, because I do want to get involved in this, right? That one just seems kind of mean. This one I'm going to go for because it's less mean. Wow, you really pulled the wool over his eyes.
I take no pleasure in hiding the truth from Chris, but it is the Creator's will to which I must submit.
Who the fuck is the Creator? Goodbye, Jason.
There is no way that we can thank you enough, Wanderer. Your arrival here was a blessing. We will remember you always.
Alright. They can't take off yet, though. Alright, here's Chris.
Hey there.
Chris
Jason
Havisham is
says
the
that I
best.
am to cooperate with you on the final tasks necessary to launch the great journey.
What do you do here?
I'm the flock's resident engineer. I've always been good with machines. Jason says the great journey would have been impossible without me. Of course, my skills aren't much use unless I have the right materials. That's where you come in.
Why don't they let you work down on the launch pad?
When I joined the flock, Jason made it clear that he wanted me to supervise the repairs, not do them myself. It would be a waste of my gifts to work on just one system at a time. From up here, I've been able to supervise the entire project.
The radiation down there would kill you, Chris, because you're human!
I thought we were past all that, Smooth Skin. But you just can't resist the chance to mess with me. Typical human. I was human once, you know. Grew up in Vault 34, northeast of here. Nice upbringing if you like assault rifles and target practice. But oh, you prefer machines that don't shoot people? Not so nice then. Who should maintain the Vault's reactor? Hauser? Mitchell? No. Make it Haversam. He likes machines. Haversam won't mind getting irradiated. Haversam won't mind mutating. He's already ugly as it is. Haversam won't mind when his hair starts falling out after a few years. There's no connection, Haversam. You're neurotic.
Okay, I think we've got an idea as why where Chris Haversam's Michael Jackson syndrome has come from, right? Because his hair fell out. He thought he was turning into a ghoul, right? That's the reason why. I guess there was a little bit of bullying involved as well, right? From the other residents of Vault 34. I want you to remember the number as well, Vault 34. We'll be going there later, right? We'll be going there a little later. You left your vault because you were going bald.
Bald? You call this bald, Smoothskin? I'm a monster. A monster!
Nope, you're just bald. Ooh, we got Black Widow here. Honey, you're no monster. You're cute. Why? I could just about eat you up.
Stop making fun of me. But you're telling the truth, aren't you? Oh no.
All it took was a
How
little
could
bit
they
of
do
flirting
this
to
me?
break Michael Jackson
2
syndrome.
years. My God,
Note
I've
this
been a
down.
joke to them.
We're making medical
Do you have
breakthroughs
any
here.
idea how
Right?
easy it'd be for me to sabotage those
Cure
rockets?
to Michael Jackson syndrome.
joke, huh?
Get a real pretty
One
woman
hell
to
of a
flirt with them.
joke.
Or pretty man, I guess, depending on their preference, really, right? Just get someone really pretty to flirt with them. It'll bring them back to their senses. Come to think of it, sabotage is a great idea. No, we won't be doing that, right? We won't be sabotaging the Bright followers. That'd be murder, Chris, and you're no murderer.
What, you think I'm too stupid to pull it off? I know enough to get their rockets working, don't I? So I can make them fail, too.
It's not a matter of smarts. You'd never forgive yourself, Chris.
Like I could forgive myself for getting duped like this? They used me, and now they'll throw me away.
They'd take you if they could, Chris, but you die.
And dying would be worse than this?
Oh my god, get over it, dude.
Used up and thrown away like garbage?
Autobot, transform and roll out!
Creed Van Crow 0 followed your channel.
Creed Van Crow, thank you very much for the follow, buddy. Happy Big Friday, Creed Van Crow. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Hope you're having a good time. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Goal Gang.
Fully
Goal
erect.
Gang, Goal Gang. Thank you very much, buddy. Happy Big Friday. Happy Big Friday, everyone. They're going to revere you as a saint, Chris. Think about it. You'll be a saint.
Oh, so I've redeemed the human race, is that it? What a crock. The human race can't stand me.
That's not true, Chris. You're all right.
So, you want me to accompany you on your adventures across the wasteland,
Whoa,
is that
hold
it?
on. Hold on. Steady on, Chris, right? Steady on. You're awesome and everything, but I don't know about traveling with you. Creed Van Crow, best game ever. Can't argue with that, right? Can't argue with that. Have some apples as well. This is your first time chatting here. Those apples are for you, Creed. Enjoy them. Yeah, I can't argue with that, right? No argument from me. There's a little town called Novak down the road.
Life among humans again? That's what you're suggesting? I guess it's the only chance I've got. I can't believe I'm agreeing to this, but I'll give it a try. I'll get Jason and his flock on their way, and then I'll head for Novak.
Excellent. Good job, right? We got there in the end, Chris. He goes and he moves in with Manny Vargas, interestingly. Because Manny Vargas is canonically gay. You can flirt with him if you are a male courier and you have the confirmed bachelor perk, which is like Black Widow, but it works on men if you are also a man, right? So you can actually flirt with Manny Vargas to get the information out of him early. Chris.
Are you ready to get started? Those rockets aren't going to launch
Fishbowl!
themselves.
Yeah, we just got our own spacesuit as well. Sue Ellen just noticed that. How can I help?
I was close to completing work on the rockets before we were driven into hiding on the top floor. 2 components were missing. A quantity of isotope 239 igniting agent and a set of thrust control modules. The igniting agent is highly radioactive and decays quickly. That's why we can't use the drums that leak down on the launch pad. It's no longer potent enough. I need you to find an intact, shielded container of the igniting agent. As for the thrust control modules, they were custom built for these rockets. They won't even launch without them.
Okay. I'll track down the igniting agent first.
Very well. We don't need a huge amount. 2 to 3 liters should be enough.
What about these rocket souvenirs? The stuff inside it glows. I told you that they would be important, right? And that's why I stole the whole freaking lot of them.
Yes, that's isotope 239, all right. And there's enough here to launch the rockets. Now all I need is the thrust control modules.
Can you give me any tips for my current task?
Repcon has been ransacked so many times by scavengers, it's hard to know where the components might turn up. If they turn up. Jason has mentioned some industrial ruins to the east that are supposed to be highly radioactive.
I notice a lot of things when I notice things. Have you? I have, you know. If you notice this notice, you will notice that this notice is not worth noticing. Right, I need to get going.
Bye.
I like Chris Havison. He's really cool, right? He's really cool. Let's check out our spacesuit as well while we're at it. We've got... Where is it? Spacesuit and space helmet. Now, this is really good. If we go to my armored jumpsuit a second, it's got a damage threshold of 8 and weighs 15. Right? We're not taking off the recon beret because that's just way too good. Even though you don't get any damage or any armor from it, the crit chance plus 5 is just way too good, right? But with the spacesuit, its damage threshold is 10 at full condition. Now, granted, yeah, our armored vault suit could probably reach that if it was at full condition or at the same condition. So it's around about the same as the armored suit. But with this as well, you get a bonus of plus 40 rad resistance, and it weighs not as much as well. It only weighs 7. You get damage threshold on the hat as well. So it's not bad. It's not bad. It's worth considering putting that on at this point in the game, right? Because it's good armor. Even though it's a spacesuit, it's good armor. Right. Oh, bloody hell. I was going to say, we'll just fast travel to where we need to go. Then I realized we haven't been to where we need to go. That's okay, though, right? Remember, this is here, by the way. Because we'll need to go back that way if we want to get straight to Jason Bright. It's right by this rocket here. Just follow the path down off by these rocks. I always manage to, I don't know, fuck that up whenever I come back here and not know where I'm going. But anyway, where's the entrance? That's the way we came in up there, right? And that's the entrance to the building there. Gotcha. Right, okay. We're going to fast travel to Novak. Is where we need to go is right, real close to Novak. Right, so over here. And it's worthwhile paying a visit to this lady anyway. She's going to be helpful in the future as well. She's going to be very helpful in the future. For something else. What is this? Novak's shack. Right, that's where we want to be heading there. You can see the Helios 1 from here as well. Helios 1 will be going to soon. very soon. Right. Gibson's scrapyard. Where is she? Where's the old lady herself? She's got dogs. Hello. Before actually doing anything, right? You can talk to her, and she will rip you off because she'll make you buy them. However, you just break into this container here. Thrust control modules. There we go. Don't have to pay a penny that way. Right? So it doesn't hurt your wallet, just your conscience. If you can live with yourself stealing from an old lady. She's ruthless, okay? Don't be mistaken by the old lady charm. She's ruthless. She'll rip you off in a heartbeat. Right? And she'll charge you for those thrusters. So I always end up stealing them. Alright, here we go. I'm back to Chris. And we're almost done with the quest. Quick as you like, right? Pretty much just speed ran this quest. Chris! What's up, buddy?
Have you found the components we discussed?
I have indeed. I found the thrust control modules.
Indeed you did. And they seem to be in excellent condition.
The rockets are set to go, right?
Yes. I'll tell Jason that the great journey can begin.
Alright. Coolio.
The rockets are ready, Jason. The great journey can begin. Good luck, I guess.
Gather all.
Remember what I said earlier about the ferals outside? If you leave them all, you don't kill a single feral. The feral ghouls are in this room at this point. They'll go on the journey with Jason Bright. So the feral ghouls around the place are actually part of this flock as well. They'll all be in that room if you don't kill any of them.
The journey ahead would have been impossible if not for the
I was tempted to try that just to show it off this time, but I thought against it. It's easier just to go in here with Eddie and Boone and have them kill a bunch of them.
We say thanks and promise never to forget how we cleared from our path the demons who
Hold on.
sought to stay our journey.
This is actually quite important. General subtitles on. Why are there no subtitles for his speech?
To Chris, we owe more than thanks. Chris, you have made this great journey a reality. From this moment forward, you will be remembered as the saint of the great journey. We shall never forget you. I ask that you forgive us, Chris, and give us your blessing. And we bestow ours upon you.
See, Chris?
Seekers, board the rocket.
They were your friends all
Take your
along.
seats. The
To the
great journey
moon!
awaits. To the promised land we go. To the far beyond.
Hey, hello. Hello. Hello.
Why do they remind me of Modokians right now from Abe's Odyssey? Just wandering around be like, hello. Hello. Follow me. Okay. It's a bit cramped. In those rockets it might be, right? Don't know how they're all gonna fit into 3 rockets. Anyways, right. Next up on the quest, head up to the viewing platform and complete the launch sequence. So we actually have to push the button, right? I'm gonna go for a really quick break, guys. Only a really quick one. Okay, I just need a quick wee-wee. We will call it... Oh, do you know what? Let's take a regular break, right? It reminded me of the aliens in Mars Attacks, that as well, right? That as well. No, a 2-second piss. No, we'll take a full break, right? We'll take a full break. No longer than 4 minutes again, right? No longer than 4 minutes. So bear with, and I will BRB. Good break, right? Good break. It's not ideal timing, if I'm honest with you. But it is what it is, right? Bladder's got a mind of its own, I swear. Alright. Oh shit, we went the wrong way. Beg your pardon. Alright, we've got to go to the launch button. So we've got to go all the way through the facility now. Alright, this is what I mean about traveling through multiple load zones back and forth. We did this the quick way, of course, because we knew what we were doing. If you don't, though, coming back and forth here, even when you do know, if you don't, like, go and get the rocket ships and, prematurely, right, you still have to go and travel to get them. You can't hand everything in together. You can only do one of the tasks at a time. Seems like this was, like, a quest that they made really early on in development because of these reasons. Excellent quest, though, as far as Fallout quests go, right? Really quirky, really funny, really unique. Fallout? Oh, good grief. I think we've had a crash, guys. Pretty sure the game's crashed. Oh, I was doing so well without the disc as well, right? I was doing so well without the disc. It's okay, we'll have autosave. My apologies. Right, next week I'll put the disc in beforehand. I'll remember to take Cyberpunk out. I can't stop playing that game right now, though. Chat, do you want to see me play through Cyberpunk again? First time, it was my first time, right? So I didn't really appreciate... I liked the game a lot. Don't get me wrong, I fucking loved it. But I didn't really appreciate it, if you know what I mean. Because it was my first try. And it was my first try on stream as well. Right? Addiction is bad. Okay. Drugs are bad. Okay. You shouldn't do drugs. They're bad. It's looking good, chat, but my saves are just syncing up at the moment. My cloud saves. I'm pretty sure all of 360 stuff is saved in the cloud now, right? I'm pretty sure your save games don't save to your modern console. Pan Am is mine, Andy hands off. Well, we'll play as a girl. Pan Am's not into girls. There you go. We'll play Cyberpunk, and we'll play as a girl. So Goku doesn't get jealous. How's that? Problem solved, right? As long as we don't have to look at this stupid gumbo again. We probably will, if we play a girl. Right, because we played a girl last time. I mean, I'm playing a boy in my new playthrough, in my second playthrough. And I still had to see the gumbo, right? Because we're still BFFs. Even if Rivers doesn't swing that way, right? I romanced Pan Am this time round. Sorry, Goku. Sorry to break it to you. Me and Pan Am, we've got kind of a thing, right? No, and you have Pan Am. No, we'll play as a girl. You can't romance Pan Am if you're a girl. If you're a girl, you can romance Rivers and Judy. Or both, if like I did in my first playthrough. Although we broke River's heart, right? We kind of like slept with him and then ran straight to Judy and started a relationship with her. But we'll romance Judy this time, so Goku doesn't get jealous. Where am I going? I'm going the wrong fucking way. That's where I'm going. Right, we want to go up the stairs. Right to where the Bright followers were originally. Do you know what? At this point in the game, we could just become a traveling merchant, right? With the hardware that we've got. But no. Revenge is too sweet a dish to pass up, I guess. Where the fuck am I going? The wrong way again, I think. Let me resort to the map here. Our speed run is taking a hit here. Right? We were doing so well. Here we go. Aha! Boom, jump scare there as well. Right, okay, we want to click on this. Examine the navigation data further. Remember, we're quite smart in this playthrough, right? Remember the options that we had for our low intelligence run? That was funny, right? That was funny. But you did romance Judy the last time. I did romance Judy the last time. Why don't you stream when you play? It's kind of like my comfort game at the moment. Which I just wanted to sit down and give it some attention. Like, concentrate on it fully, right? Which is kind of a difficult thing to do when you're playing video games on stream. Not that I'm complaining, far from it, right? I'm not complaining at all. But there is things that you miss. I've noticed this, right? Even when sometimes I'll like edit my VODs, I'll see things that I don't see when I'm playing. You know, it's just one of those things, right? You can't give a video game 100% of your attention when you're streaming. It's just not that. It's a hard thing to do. It's a hard thing to do. But yeah, I wanted to give it another shot, and I'm glad that I did, right? Because on stream, I wasn't really doing everything, right? I didn't get into all of the gigs, all of the other side stuff, and now that I am, I'm having a blast. So I wouldn't mind playing through it again for you guys, right? It would be pretty cool. He did stream the first playthrough. Yeah, I did. Sorry, yeah, probably that was what you were asking, Goku, probably. If you were, apologies. I got sidetracked and went on a waffle instead. No, I did play my first playthrough. First ever playthrough on stream. Yeah, you can change it up and romance Gumbo Guy. If you guys, why don't you guys choose, right? We'll do a poll closer to the time. We'll do a poll for River or Judy. You guys can decide. Yeah, you missed the shower scenes? What shower scenes? What shower scenes did I miss? What are you on about? I didn't miss any shower scenes, right? Examine the navigation data further. Examining the trajectories of a little further, it looks like the computer is set to take a non-optimal route to the specific destination. You summarize that with minor alterations, you can plot a course that will take them about 12.5% closer to their intended destination. Do you wish to alter the rocket's course? We do, right? We want to be helpful. So, because Twitch don't like boobas. Twitch isn't so bad. It's YouTube that doesn't like boobas, right? I got age restricted on the first part of my playthrough on YouTube. Because I could edit it out, I guess, but I couldn't be bothered at the time. Or I didn't know how to at the time, because I wasn't... I don't want to say I wasn't as good at editing, because that suggests I think I'm good at editing. I'm not good at editing, I just didn't have a fucking clue back then, right? Didn't have the foggiest, didn't have a Scooby. So Twitch isn't so bad with boobas. Not in video games anyways, right? I'm not suggesting if you're a streamer, get your boobas out, right? If I was to show nipple right now, I'd probably get banned. But in video games, they don't mind so much. As long as there's a little bit of booba, right? Not like a fucking porno game or something. Make the change. You modify the path of the rockets to land closer to their target, and I'm sure... Yeah, I got karma, for what it's worth, which is absolutely nothing. Right, okay. Launch button. Now, this is a really cool scene in this game, right? Really cool, really iconic scene. You can sabotage them as well, by the way, if you are on your evil run. And in which case, this scene plays out a little bit differently. Colleen still streams. And God knows her games are weird. This is true. See what I mean? Twitch isn't so bad for it. So YouTube just really cracks down on that kind of thing. Right. I'm liked in Novak. Hooray! I can't remember what the final thing is that we need to do. Maybe when we turn this in, but... I think this is just the reputation that I got for the quest just now. Who's left to help out in Novak? Maybe Ranger Andy? I tell you what, right? We will go to Ranger Station Charlie again, because we can fast travel there anyway. I think I just leveled. I did! Hooray! I told you we'd hit level 8 today, right? Okay, let's start speech going up. Let's round off some of these numbers, right? Let's round off some of these numbers on some of these important skills. Excuse me, sorry, I've turned into a burpy baby all of a sudden. Beg your pardon, chat. Right, we've got 12 more points to distribute, so some of these stats are going to be not round again, right? Speech up a bit more, right? We need that going up. Medicine is going to improve the effectiveness of my stim pack and Radex and such. So it's kind of good to have that. Sneak, I want go in the right direction as well, right? I'd like to actually be able to successfully sneak, especially seeing as we're terrible at combat. And speaking of combat, let's put the odd 2 into energy weapons. There we go. Job's a good one. Pardon me, sorry. Beg your pardon. Right, okay. Intense training is really, really tempting right now. Just 1 more point in strength means that I can use plasma pistols properly. Means I'll have 3 strength when I get the implant, which means I can use plasma rifles properly, because they got a strength 3 requirement. That's really tempting. So put a pin in that, right? Do you know that can offset the negative effect of the trait? What did we pick? What's the one where you get 5 to a bunch of skills and you lose 10% experience for the rest of the game? Whatever that one's called. I think it's good-natured, right? I think it's good-natured. No, good-natured is where you get 5 to all of like the speech skills and things like that, and -5 to all the combat skills. It's the other one, right? The other one that we picked. You can actually offset the debuff by 10% there. I still don't recommend it though, because even with a -10% debuff from the start of the game, you're never gonna not cap out in this game, right? By the time you reach like probably the DLC before last, you're gonna be reaching cap, right? You're never gonna run out of experience and ways to gain experience. Bloody Mess is another one, right? Bloody Mess perk. Characters and creatures you will kill will often explode into a red, gut-written, eyeball-strewn paste. Fun! Oh, and you'll do 5% extra damage with all weapons. That's flat as well. It includes energy weapons, so always worthwhile taking that for flat 5%. Gunslinger is going to be no good to us. I don't think these affect energy weapons, although technically... Right, you can get pistol variants of energy weapons. Does anyone know the actual answer on that one? If things like the laser pistol and plasma pistol are affected by gunslinger, or is it just small guns? Someone let me know if they know. Toughness is also tempting. There's 2 ranks of toughness, giving you +3 damage threshold with each perk. Especially being as how squishy we are. That would be tempting, right? Quick draw. Never take quick draw. Okay, so it's between toughness, bloody mess, or intense training. They're all really, really good choices. They're all really, really good choices. I'm so tempted to take intense training. Right? That's only going to give me, like, I think it's 10 pounds of extra carry weight. But I'll also be able to use a couple of my weapons properly. Well, one of my weapons, the plasma pistol. I wonder what the strength requirement is on the recharge rifle. I don't actually know. Guys, any advice? What do you guys think? It's between those 3. Intense training, strength, bloody mess, or toughness. I'm gonna take it, right? I'm gonna take the strength. Then by the time we get to the clinic and get a strength implant, we'll be on 3 strength. 3 strength. That sounds like bloody world's strongest man to me, but in retrospect, it's crap, right? 3 out of 10. You ask for advice, but don't listen. Go on, Goku. What would you pick out of the 3? I'll listen. I promise. Take the strength. That's what I was thinking as well. So it's what we're gonna go for, right? We'll take the strength. Intense training, and put 1 point into strength. It's a good idea, right? It's a good call. It is. If we can get our strength up to 3 later on, it's worth it, right? Then we could be able to move over to plasma rifles. So yes, done. Strength 2. Way, we just doubled our strength. I feel strong, right? Also, I need to make an active quest. We'll go that way. Wait, they went that way, right? Whatever. As soon as I get outside, I can fast travel. Although it may look like a area you're able to fast travel in, that balcony with the switch for the rockets is not somewhere you can fast travel from, unfortunately. The game considers you to be inside indoors, or inside a indoor cell, which you can't fast travel from. That's fine though, we'll just get out. That's not the way. That's how you get back down to Davison, I think, right? The bloody door. I think the game's taking me that way and out that way for whatever reason. Seems to think that's the best way to take. Here we are. I'm just gonna hop off this balcony. Quick as you like. Outside we go. And let's go to Ranger Station Charlie, right? See if that's been hit. Now that we've spoken to Ranger Andy, it should have, right? And then we can report to Ranger Andy. Hopefully get idolized in Novak. Oh, they're still alive.
Morning. You're back. What's up?
Mind if I take some of those extra medicine supplies? Can't say anything about Ranger Andy here. Weird. Alright, it's probably gonna happen further into the future then. Oh god. Oh, that's always been there, right? Oh, for a second, I saw red on my compass. I thought the Legion were coming. It's okay though, we're safe. I want to see a gamble stream. And for every blackjack, you drink a shot. I don't think I have any casino video games. I might have some... Oh, look, there's Chris Havisham. He's going to have a word with him. See, he moves in with Manny Vargas for some strange reason. I don't know why, but him and Manny now live here together. He is here, right? I'm assuming he's gone into the bathroom. We saw him walk in here. Where is he? He just disappeared. Oh, there he is. How did you get out here so fast, Chris?
Welcome to Novak. It's not very exciting here, but the people are friendly enough.
Oh.
My engineering skills have been coming in handy too. I've got plenty to do.
I was gonna say, maybe GTA. Right? That has functioning casinos in GTA. Right? Alright, let's go and see Manny and get the information that we want. I'm hoping that that's the last thing that gets me idolized with Novak. Otherwise, I'm out of ideas. Hi, Manny.
You have any luck with the ghouls? I'm counting on you.
The ghouls are no longer at RepCon.
Really? Unbelievable, man. I knew that wasn't gonna be easy. But I had a good feeling about you. You look like you've been through a lot.
What's that supposed to mean? What's he mean by that? Huh? Anyway. Now about the man I'm looking for.
Okay. I'll tell you everything I know, like I promised. The guy you're looking for, Benny, he was traveling with some members from my old gang. They were going to Boulder City.
So, Manny used to be a great con. Any idea why they went that way?
No clue. I know Benny hadn't paid up yet. Maybe that was where they were supposed to get square.
Where is Boulder City?
It's straight up Route 93 from here. Just keep following the road north.
That's all I needed to know.
Hope that helps. I owed you.
Who are you?
I'm Manny. I'm on security detail here.
Have we not been through this?
Sticking out of the dinosaur's mouth, you got a 50-50 shot it's me.
Sometimes I get the feeling we're playing with our old character who had 1 intelligence. What do you protect? What? hang on. What do you protect your town from?
You name it. Anything that comes within 1,000 yards that looks like trouble. Lately we've been getting ghouls, coming from the road to Repcon out to the west. Quite a few last couple days. The big threat is the Legion coming from the east. If they decide to attack with a full force, they'll run us over. So far we've been lucky.
Alright. Who's Boone? And then Manny just goes, that guy traveling with you. Right? He begins to sing his national anthem again, so Alright, who's Boone?
Boone's a sniper, same as me. Used to spot for him when we were enlisted with the NCR. After we got out, I talked him into settling down here. So, here we are. I'd introduce you, but we're not so friendly right now.
Why are you on bad terms with Boone? Boone's just stood right behind me.
Me and his wife, we didn't see eye to eye on some things. We had some pretty big arguments. One day, she turns up missing, and he hasn't said a word to me since.
What did you and Boone's wife argue about?
Man, you name it. See, I grew up in North Vegas. Me and my cousins. We were some bad seeds. Got in with a gang. I loved it. Then something happened, and I couldn't handle it anymore. So, I enlisted, earned my future, brought down my best friend to share that future with me. And here was this woman, who was too good for it, trying to take him away. So yeah, I didn't see eye to eye with the bitch.
So you were in a gang. Were they tough?
Were they tough? I was in the cons, man. It doesn't get any badder.
All right, cool. What was your tour with the NCR like?
Oh, it was great. I wouldn't trade it. Something about that lifestyle, the discipline, seeing new places, making people safe. What's not to like?
Fair enough. So why'd you leave?
Well, I just felt like it was time, you know? Wanted to have a home. Plus, I was up at Camp Golf when Bitter Springs went down. I faked like I was sick to get out of going because I knew some of the people there. But when everybody came back, nobody would tell me what happened, and people would call us murderers sometimes when we showed up to secure towns.
I want you to remember the fact that he's ex-Great Khan. When we go out to Bitter Springs and do a bit of work out there and find out more about what went down with the NCR and the Great Khans. Right? Because he wasn't there. He said he faked sickness to get out of being deployed there because he knew too many people. Because he's an ex-con. So I want you to remember that, right? What did happen at Bitter Springs?
I still don't know exactly. Just that a lot of people died who didn't want to be a part of the fighting at all. I don't blame anybody for it. There's so much chaos when you're fighting. You're lucky not to shoot your own guys. But it did take something out of it for me. It just wasn't the same. So when it came time to re-enlist, I just took my papers and walked.
Mecca, it's 1 a.m. Yeah, we'll wrap up real soon. Soup. We'll wrap up real soon. It's 2 a.m. Yeah, Germany's ahead of us by an hour. Soup. That's what Sue Ellen means. But we'll wrap up real soon, okay? Goodbye, Manny. Pleasure speaking to you.
Yeah, see
I like Manny. Manny's cool. Idolized! There it is. We just had to turn into Manny. See, weirdly, you get reputation twice from Come Fly With Me, right? Because it went up when we launched the rockets, and then it goes up again when you turn into Manny. That's cool, right? Now that I'm idolized, I wonder if Briscoe will give me the key now. Cliff? Hey, buddy.
I don't know if you know, but since Jeannie Mae passed, I've been keeping an eye on her properties for her. I think it's time we gave everything back to you, so take this key and make yourself at home at our motel.
Yes!
It'll open a room on the
Player
second floor, closest to the
housing!
lobby. Hope it suits you.
No way! Oh, the Germans! Yeah, the Germans. We're for some reason, we're popular with the Germans here, Soup. We got lots of German friends. Some of them are in the chat right now. Right now. I'd like to buy some of your remaining rocket souvenirs. No, I wouldn't. Right. For now, okay, you guys are correct. It is getting late. So let's go to our new room in our new town that we live in, where we're idolized and everyone loves us, right? And this is where we live for now. This is going to be temporary housing, right? I won't bother putting you through watching me sort out all of the inventory between the three of us, okay? I'll do that off stream between now and next week. But we've got a fancy new hat. And we're idolized in Novak. We've doubled our strength. We've had quite a good session today, right? Quite a good little a lot of progress made. A lot of progress made, right? A lot of progress made. So we'll leave it there for this week, and we'll wrap up for now. Shiny Anklet. I'm Australian. When I sleep, only darkness awaits me. Very edgy, Sue-Ellen. Very edgy indeed. Very edgy indeed. Right, so that's it from me this week, right? I will be back now on Monday. I will, rather, try not to miss a stream next week. I do apologize for yesterday. Like I said, I was having a bit of a crisis with a domestic appliance. Everything's fine. It's just that I don't currently have a tumble dryer to dry my clothes when I wash them. That won't affect anything next week, okay? Touch wood. Obviously, I can't tell the future. Something else might come up. But for now, let's call it Death Stranding 2 on Monday. Metal Gear Delta on Tuesday. Skyrim on Wednesday. Minish Cap on Thursday. And Fallout Fridays on Fallout Fridays. Fallout Fridays on Fallout Fridays. Fallout Fridays on Friday is what I meant. Okay. So keep your eyes peeled on my socials. You can find me on X at MechaMayFly, the Andy Hero at MechaMayFly. You can find me on Instagram, MechaMayFly. You can find me on YouTube, MechaMayFly. Go and follow me on preferably all of those platforms, but whichever one is your preference, okay? And look out for the schedule to be posted right before we go live on Monday. When that gets posted, everything you can write everything in pen then, right? Because that is set in stone. No need to use an eraser to rub out pencil. That'll be set in stone. Once we do start finishing playthroughs, though, of course, there's going to be the 600 follower special stream where we'll play some Baldur's Gate 3 on honor mode. There will be, thank you, Soup. Some more collaborations with our friends, Kip, Umberglue, more Peak. As soon as we finish another game, and then we'll work our way back down to 4 streams a week then. So yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today, everyone. Okay, big thank you to Creed Van Crow 0 for the follow. Welcome to the gang, Creed Van Crow. And thank you for the gift sub, Sue Ellen. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Thank you for all the Tig Biddy donations today as well, and all the Tig Biddy redeems. Really appreciate that. But biggest thank you goes out to everyone who's just watching right now, right? Where it may be, whether it's on YouTube VODs, whether it's here live today. Thank you for your time, right? Thank you for taking a bit of your very valuable, very precious time and spending it here with me. That's the thing that means the most to me, okay? So I can't thank you enough for that. Thank you very, very much. We will raid out, don't worry. I'm just looking for homies right now. Who should we go and hang out with? Right, it is awfully late here in Europe. What's HBJ is up to? What's he up to? Picking back up Final Fantasy VII. Let's click on him. See what he's up to. Oh, apparently his stream ended. Let me refresh. Apparently... Oh, flip. You guys still there? You guys are still there, huh? Okay, who else? I'll take suggestions as well, of course. Of course. Course flipping, of course. Oh, I tell you who we're going to hang out with. Right? We'll go out and see Dingo. Lemon Dingo's currently playing Zero Savert, if that's how you say that. Dingo always plays some really cool games that I've either never heard of or would never hear of, right? This game looks like a hunting game, but it's pixelated. Looks pretty cool. And he's currently sniping wolves through a scope. pretty cool, right? Lemon Dingo is a good friend of ours as well here at Mecha May Fly. So when we're over there, consider showing him some support. Drop him a follow. You'll be doing me a solid at the same time, okay? Lemon Dingo is a really cool guy anyways. Yeah, in for a good time over there, right? Really chill. Really nice vibes. While that's playing, I'll set up the Rady Raid. Did I not spell that right? Oh, there it goes. I met Lemon Dingo, I'm pretty sure, through Ash. Unabashedly Ash. He's part of the gang over there. Really cool guy. Really, really cool.
That was too good. Just like, well, that was actually kind of scary. He turned around.
Oh my god. Okay, I guess there's nothing that way.
No. There's the apparatus, but that's about it.
Okay. Hello?
Hello? Let's go. Yeah, be nice over there, okay? Behave yourselves. I know you will anyway, chat. You're always well behaved, right? But consider dropping him a little follow if you're not already. And I will appreciate that as well. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for this week. Okay, again, apologies for yesterday. Doesn't happen often, though. It's not often that your tumble dryer decides to pack in, right? You look so tired. I'm not gonna lie, I am a bit, right? But don't worry about me, Soup. Don't worry about me, okay? You get yourself some good rest tonight. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one on Monday. Death Stranding 2. Until then, though, however long is left of your Big Friday, enjoy it, right? It's actually a big Saturday for me, but enjoy it. Party hard, by all means. Be merry. But don't be daft with it, okay? Look after yourselves. Look after each other as well, okay? Let's have each other's backs, right? It's really important. More so than ever, I'd say. Anyway, enjoy your weekend is what I'm trying to say. And thank you for today. Thank you for this week as well. I will see you in the next one. And until then, that's good night from me. Bye-bye, everyone. Nosta.